Go on mute, somebody. Go on mute. I did it.
Really excited. I'm bringing you my new talk show and podcast.
What's up, everyone? We are live. We have a full house tonight. You are tuned in to Unfiltered with Faith Adorne. I'm your host, Faith Adorne, and we got everybody up in the house tonight.
Yeah.
And
Hey guys.
you guys, I'm really excited because this is my season finale, episode 18. So I want to appreciate everyone that's here. We have some other guests that's going to be trying to log back in, but tonight's segment is Unfiltered Spicy Topics. So grab your popcorn, get your wine, whoever's watching. I want to say first, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and I think I said everything in both of my Facebook pages. So we are live tonight, you guys. So like I stated, we're going to be having like some spicy topics on relationship, intimacy, and sexual fantasies. And we're grown, so only people should be here is some grown folks. Anyway, I'm going to introduce everyone. And again, you are tuned in to Unfiltered Spicy Topics with Faith. And I have a full house. Let me introduce my guests. I have the special guest tonight. Her name is Chella Way. What's up, Chella? Now, let me tell you a little bit about Chella. Give me one moment. She's on Chella. Okay. We have Chella in the house. She's a podcaster, influencer, model, host, and she's live, you guys. Tune in. You're going to be seeing a lot more of her. So what's up, Chella?
Nothing much. I am literally cleaning up a mess as we speak, but it's cool. That's what I'm good at, cleaning up messes. So, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Was good.
We have also Witch Blue. You can reach out to her. Her name is Sage also. So I call her Witch Sage Blue. So give her a plug on Instagram. Okay. So let's talk about what Blue has going on. She's an entrepreneur. She's a podcaster. She's also a wellness and spiritual advisor, and she's a tarot card reader. So I know some people want to be able to talk to her about that. So what's up, Sage?
Not much. Just waiting on this fun to see what we're going to talk about. Some of the stuff I can't participate with y'all with.
That's cheating. She can see the future, man.
Listen, you guys are going to enjoy yourself tonight with Sage. She has some good energy. She's coming. Yeah. Now, we have professional boxer James Hagler. He's up in the house. I think you guys might have seen him before on one of my episodes with Unfiltered Spicy Topics. What's up, James?
Hi, James.
How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Hey, Faith being messy on her a little bit.
Being messy?
No, I'm just playing. Now we gonna have a
But I was, but it was very respectful. But let me just say this: the good thing is we have Matt trying to get in, but he's having an issue. Adorne fell off with her internet. I don't see her, but I think this is good though because it's 5 women against 1 guy. The men usually like that, right, James?
Yeah, that's not fair. Y'all gonna be attacking me.
I can be a little two-sided with my opinions.
So get ready. We're gonna be easy on you, James. But I'm gonna say this: I want everybody to be very transparent, feel comfortable, voice your opinion. Everybody's gonna be respectful, but we're not gonna always agree. But we can just still be respectful. But everyone voice their opinion. I want to hear your perspective, and I want to know like how you handle it because it's all about confessions, and also somebody can use somebody else's testimony to help, prior situations. Now back to my guest list. We have Mammy Mills up in the house tonight. She's
Hello.
also a
Hey
podcast and a
guys.
recording artist. What's up, Mammy?
Hey girl, you know me, I'm ready.
Yeah, she's bringing it. James, Mammy's gonna be easy. Her and Chella, they will be easy on you. I promise you.
I
It
appreciate that.
depends on how James brings it.
You see how Cheddar looking. So listen, you guys, Miami Mills. We're gonna be playing Miami Mills music video tonight, also a premiere, because she's a recording artist. So before we leave tonight, we're gonna show her video. And I have my girl Sky up in the house, Chronicle Sky. She's a talent manager. She's also an entrepreneur, and she's about to get into podcasting. So y'all need to watch out for her. Um,
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey boo, how are you?
you
I'm
ready
good.
tonight,
I'm
Sky?
good.
Tell
Huh?
me that don't look good. Tell me that don't look good.
Email me
I
a
do
turkey
look
ring.
good.
Tell me this
Email me
like
one.
Don't
this.
do
Email
it
me
like
one.
that. Don't do it like that.
While we podcasting, I'm cooking.
Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Now listen to for all my viewers. I have a video for you guys, so you guys would know who you're going to be watching tonight, who's going to be interviewing tonight. So let me just show this quick clip of all my guests tonight. We have some other guests that's trying to log in. They're having some internet issues, but we have MUA Adore. She's trying to get back in. CEO Mac Freeman, and we have what was my other guest? Wet Dreams Novelty. You can find her on Instagram at wet underscore dreams novelty. She's trying to get into. So if they don't get in, it's just because of they're having issues where they at with the internet. But other than that, we're gonna keep this show rolling. So let me introduce my guests with some video so everyone can put faces with names. All right now. So everybody's watching. Y'all actually see. Okay, here's somebody trying to come in right now. Who is this? This is Adore. What's up, Adore? You made it back.
Hey,
So for everyone that's watching, this is MUA Adore. She's a makeup artist. She's also a recording artist. So everyone say hello to Adore. You
Hi,
got
hey
you at
Adore.
work.
guys. I
Door.
feel like this camera is like I can't even put the good angle on, but
Oh
yeah.
no, do the Drake. Find an angle. Find an angle.
Wonk,
Find
wonk,
an
wonk.
angle. So you guys, tonight we're gonna talk about relationships, intimacy, sexual fantasy, bedroom toys, tarot reading, and just confessions and keeping it going. Transparency is up in the house. So let's do this. My first question of the topic tonight. Um, is it a mistake, you guys, to stop talking to others when you meet someone new?
A
Let's
mistake.
demonstrate that. I want to hear everybody's perspective.
You said, is it a
It
mistake?
I'm
depends on the
listening.
dynamic of the
I know ain't
relationship.
nobody scared now.
It
Why
depends
not?
on
Hey.
the dynamic
For
of the
me,
relationship.
I don't think you should stop talking to people because you met someone new, because that person might be temporarily there where your friends will always be there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I
I
agree.
encourage my mate to like keep your friends, boo, because me and you, we on the let's see what happened basis. So don't stop, don't ignore them.
I think it depends on maybe, I guess, whatever you and whoever you dealing with, what you have already have, I guess, planned. Like if you already talked about moving towards that exclusiveness. But
Right.
I just know that I'm guilty of it. And Faith knows, she's like, I know I in the past I have been guilty of it, and then it'd be like you said, you talking to somebody and it's like, damn, you out and you see someone else and you like, shit, damn. But then it's like you trying to be faithful to a relationship that you're not even in a relationship in.
I'm glad you said that because that's
Right.
also a topic, and I think that's important. So I agree with you, and I agree with Sage. I feel like what Sage is saying, the reason why I agree more with Sage, but I understand what you're saying. I think with the younger me, because we could be so loyal, but you
Mhm.
can't be loyal to something that when you're loyal to a wall, it goes both ways. So we have to basically both of us have to say that we're in a relationship. Because if not, you're gonna be in a relationship by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
But then it's like I be feeling like you don't. Okay, so I think because people, what I've noticed with people who I dealt with, or even just friendship, people they when you break a cycle or a pattern,
mm-hmm,
when you break patterns, people
mm-hmm,
notice. So just say you get your new friend and they always call you in the morning, right?
mm-hmm,
Like y'all always respond to that same time, to that same good morning text, and y'all probably talk on the phone every morning, brushing your teeth for like a week or 2 weeks straight, or whatever the case
mm-hmm,
may be. And then you meet somebody new,
mm-hmm,
and you like slightly feeling them a little bit more, and you skip the
mm-hmm,
morning call with them, and now you had the morning call with the new person.
mm-hmm.
So it's just like I feel like it's like is it kind of like a betrayal, or because
No,
you stepped
I
up
don't feel like
first?
it's a betrayal. Only way it's a betrayal. Okay, we're gonna let James vote because he's a man.
Yes, go ahead,
So
Jay.
I'm gonna just say this right quick, and Sky can chime in, Chella, because Chella ready to go. I see her just sitting back quiet. I agree right now with Sage. I do. My younger version used to agree with Miami.
Okay.
My mature version, older, I agree with Sage. I'm gonna just say this reason I agree more with Sage is because if me and my partner have not both agreed to being in an exclusive relationship, and then I think that we're in an exclusive relationship,
Mm-hmm.
um this is my perspective though, Mammy and Sage and Chella and James and Sky and Adore. I feel like then I'm kind of blindsided, but I got to take accountability because it's my fault because he didn't say that we're in a relationship exclusive. You know,
Right.
we could be in a relationship. He could be the only person that I'm dealing with, but if he didn't say and I didn't say and we didn't agree together that I'm exclusive, and then he meets someone that he's attracted to, I can't say that he did me wrong. It's kind of like how remember how I'm gonna just use Puff Daddy as an example. Tell me if y'all agree.
Oh, I'm
Puffy,
gonna bring that up. Waiting because I was gonna bring it up.
right. So
If
Puffy says that he's single.
right,
I
that
I appreciate the transparency in him.
That's
Even
why I said it depends on, I guess, whatever you and your partner, I
yeah.
guess.
not a good example though because that's a one-sided relationship. Although it seems like there's two people in it. It's a very one-sided scenario. I can promise you that.
I don't agree. I think
I'm gonna tell you, Faith, right
okay,
now.
go ahead. Let's get hot. Let's get hot. Let's get hot.
Yes, go ahead.
Like she's not a good comparative example only because she puts music out that sets forth a narrative to be free, but then looks for a relationship from probably one of the utmost respected people in hip hop. Diddy, although he did what he did, we're not talking about him as a businessman. When it comes to women, he garners a different type of respect because of his money. Now, with that being said, her love for him is because she feels like she's the hottest thing in social media, the hottest
Mhm.
game. So clicking up with somebody like Diddy, that's more of a status symbol than it is about being in a relationship. That's why I felt like she wasn't a good tactic for that because them getting together is always business.
Okay, so
So
guess what?
feelings
I
now.
think they feed from each other though, because I feel like it's like even though of course Diddy don't necessarily need
But
her.
he's been
No,
transparency. He's
I'm
been transparent. We got to
more
get
He need
Diddy.
a.
him than he is into her.
What'd you say, James?
I said, nah, he need her in some type of way.
No, no,
No,
no.
Diddy, yeah.
we know he need her. We know that Puffy's about business, but
Right.
when somebody says in your face, this is what I learned. When someone tells you that they're single,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need to repeat that 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
This is when accountability comes in. I believe, if she's okay with the way it is, and he's been transparent, like he didn't say we together. He said
She
I'm
said
single,
said it. He
But
didn't
we're dating.
said it.
we
I'm
thank you.
single,
That
but
was
we're
the
dating.
word. That's the word he said.
I'm
That
single, but
age
we're
gap and
dating.
that level of experience is what completely separates the two.
And that is true.
So
The age, of course,
I,
we know that, but
although they are of a financial status, which they are, they have a lot of.
mhm,
I agree with that, right? We all can agree.
Right.
However, it doesn't change the fact that if you took that money away from them, she's a little girl who's in love with an older man. That's all I see. I don't see anything more than that. I see a
And I agree with you in regards to
I
age
don't
gap.
know. I really don't see that. I don't see that. I really see that.
Oh, this is juicy. I love it.
I don't see that I don't think she's in, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think she's necessarily in love with Diddy. I just know that.
Yeah.
I think she knows that Diddy is a motherfucking.
That's what I agree.
Listen, Diddy is a hell of a tool to have, and she ain't losing that hammer.
She ain't gonna lose that money.
Yeah,
I think it's, and I agree with Mammy. It's working on both sides.
Losing that age, so she's like, and because his status is so high, that's why I think she's okay with him saying, "I'm single, but we dating," because she just like, girl, like, you ain't gonna find nobody really better than me within my age range.
You got women that are fine as long as they're quarterbacks, star players. They don't mind being in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
But
she don't mind being the star player.
That doesn't mean that at the end of the day, she gets to turn around and put a label on Diddy. You can't do that. He has to agree, just like Faith said from the first question. And that's what he isn't doing. And that's why people have those hiccups. They have those misunderstandings because that communication is not there.
That's why I said give him his credit, because you have some men that would not be.
He's keeping it very clear.
That's all I'm saying.
She's a young woman. She's not going to look at it the way she would have did what she did right now, broke or rich. I promise. That's her personality. She's a demanding, possessive kind of girl. She owns her situations, and that's how she is. But Diddy is the type of person who's like, nah, not me. He's pulling gazelle moves. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, all I got to say is this. No relationship has a chance at survival without communication, whether it be a love relationship, a friend relationship, a work relationship. If you don't tell that person and both of you don't understand how each other feels, you will always be on a different level. Now, as far as dating multiple people, is it okay to keep them around when you bring somebody new in? I think that's all based on value. I think that if that person shows their purpose and their value and you see, and it fits, then you have to make a choice at that point. But if that person, to me, if they come a dime a dozen, if you got 6 and they just made a 7 and it's all the same, what's the point of cutting?
Keep going. Right.
What's the point? There's no point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It has to work. It has to make sense. It has to fit. It's almost like a puzzle you're trying to complete. And if you don't have those pieces, then it's always going to be left open-ended.
So let me say something right quick. Let's get James' perspective. He's the guy on the panel. He's the man. How you feel about that? How do you feel about the question? Remember, the question basically was, is it a mistake to stop talking to others when you meet someone new? We was talking about in regards to, it's a two-way street, like, because Sage basically was saying that she agrees in regards to dating other people until someone proves themselves. And I agree with Sage. And then Miami was like, well, no, I don't want to do it. Kind of, it just depends, because I feel like I'm not, maybe I'm not being loyal.
I'm being honest.
She's in the middle.
I'm in the middle. Like I said, I normally, if I date, just say normally, like I said, if I have 3 guys I booked or whatever the case may be, and just say, okay, I like one more than the other ones, regardless if it's because of communication or whatever, I will lean towards that guy more. That's, I guess, feeding me, right? Mm-hmm. And I won't potentially necessarily, I will give out my number or something like that, but I won't entertain anything new until something go wrong there, if that makes sense.
Right, and you see what I was
saying. Until I see like
satisfaction.
Okay, now I'm
okay, but this is my quick question to you. When you're doing this, and this is when accountability comes in. When you're doing this, did the person that you're dating, has you both agreed that even if you're only going to be exclusive for 2 or 3 months, have y'all both agreed as a mutual couple that y'all are exclusive?
So not until probably later on, after when it got to the point of like, okay, it's been several months, we kind of like locked in. I'm just talking about even before. This is before even sleeping with each other. That's why I'm at with it. So it's just like, okay, now after we're sleeping with each other, we're really dealing with each other. Then it's kind of like we kind of had that talk, or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. I just know most of the times in relationships, I do what I want to do for me. I don't expect for everyone to do what I do. You get what I'm saying? I do understand that.
Understand that.
I ain't gonna lie. nothing about me is like insecure, and I don't like an easy man, honestly. So
So
I don't
James,
mind.
how do you feel, James? Like what Miami is saying and Chella is saying and Sage is saying and what I was saying. What's your perspective? And then the door will go to you. Where's Sky at? Sky fell off. Okay, there she go.
But I let her lock in.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
No, the
All right,
connection was weird,
Sky,
so I
we're
got
gonna
out
go
and
to
came
you
back
in a
in.
minute. I'm gonna let James talk. James, go ahead and give me your perspective.
Well, in my own opinion, when I start talking to somebody, I don't entertain other people for real. 'Cause I just try to focus on that one person. I don't like all that headache of trying to talk to that person. That's just too much texting and calling, too many people to be try to be in contact with. That's why I try. That's why I try to keep it the one. I don't got it be too much going on with all that.
No,
Okay. So
that's
are
what
you exclusive with this person or y'all just
Nah,
still focus on that one friend at one time?
there be stages when I start meet somebody, and then we start talking a lot. We get to a point. I be like, shit, I don't want to talk to these girls no more. I mean, she got my full attention.
right.
I think there's kind of levels to
Until,
that, though. I mean,
until like you said, unless it go wrong, then I go back. Then I go dating again. But now, if I'm trying to talk to one, I only try to talk to one person at a time. I ain't finna have three or four, five people texting and calling me every morning. Some good morning and good night and shit. Hell
I
nah.
like
Oh,
that text
hey,
of the day. Text of the day,
so what
though,
you say,
James.
James?
Text
Ain't
of the
no
Oh,
good
you
day.
morning
just
queen to five different girls, right?
Nah, I
You
got
got to
time for
copy
all
oh,
that.
paste,
you
James. You
never
got to
did. You
copy
never sent the
paste.
man text of good morning to like five different women
Uh-uh.
at once.
Nah, I did it. Yeah, back when I in my 20s and stuff. I'm about to be
Okay.
31. I don't got time for all that shit now.
You got to copy paste,
Text
James. You got
one
to copy
person.
paste. Copy paste.
Forward.
Okay.
Like no.
Okay, so James, my next question, how do you feel in regards to the relationship? Like, do you feel like it's good that Puffy's being honest, or do you like just using it as an example? Now we all agree like the age, yes, it's a huge age gap. I mean gap. She's grown. Is it? But I agree with Miami. I think it's more like she's looking at it as a business. If she was to go a different route where she wants more, I think she's very vocal. I think she will go to him and say, "Listen, this is what I want." Now, if he's still on a relation, like still being single, hopefully she'll go and do what makes her happy. But I feel I'm gonna say like I think. I do agree with Miami where I think she's looking at it more as a business, but I do say like, well, if she does start feeling for him more, hopefully she'll use the City Girls version to like not try to say that he's different because he's been vocal the whole time that he's single. How do
Right.
you feel, James? Or you
And
guys?
no, he was very honest with it. He told her what it was. Like, look here, I'm single. Like, but I'm gonna do what I want to do. So shit, it's up to you if you want to still talk to me. He let her know, like, we're not
Yeah, he
together.
been
So
doing what he want to do.
can't be acting crazy and stuff like that.
He's been like taking pictures. Like did he be doing the most while he's with that young Miami while she over here singing, let these niggas be with rich niggas, use them, take their money and go on, and you over here looking like a goddamn fool. I said, shit, money make people do weird things,
I
boy.
mean, that's a sugar daddy.
Right
That's
now,
what that would
ain't no
be.
motherfucking way.
Basically, that's
That
what
was
I
one
said.
of my
That's her sugar
questions.
daddy.
Is she
That's
getting any
her
money,
sugar
though?
daddy.
That's the
A
She got
question.
hundred
no.
percent.
Is she getting
How
any
old
money?
Miami is? She like
Daddy,
28.
I think,
28.
what is she, 25 or 28, you
No,
guys?
no, no. She's 28.
She's
So
28. Okay.
did it
Is
50?
is she getting any money?
I know.
Is
I,
she getting
Huh?
any money? Because she wasted the time with this old cat if she ain't
Well,
getting no money. She's
I'm
single
Oh,
quite,
forever.
shit, no,
listen,
she
she's,
get money. He pay her
yeah,
allowance.
she talks about it. He even talk about,
Okay.
you enjoy the $250,000 vacations and the
Okay. There you
uh
go.
the, the
oh no,
shopping
I,
sprees and
island, island.
he,
The
and oh, she
Carisha
got her
podcast.
podcast and the island
Right.
trips.
That's he's a
Lord,
hell of a
her,
connection to
Oh,
have.
I have a guest saying I like that. I guess she said that she likes the perspective. Hi, Kelly Harper. Okay, Kelly says she likes. I guess she's talking about James and
Yes,
Diddy's
she said his
perspective.
perspective.
Yep.
nah, he was honest, but then he gonna
I
give it.
just think that
He's from Mount Vernon. He's from Harlem, Mount Vernon. We New
yeah,
York.
I
We don't got.
think
Hey,
that
he wanted to be
things are
public, so just in case she start acting crazy, she look like a fool.
Oh, he
What
don't
you
want
say now?
I need something to
to call
pass the
him
time.
gay and all that stuff. It's wrong.
That's
that's
what
her
my
that's her you
So
know.
Sky, give me your perspective. What do you feel about this?
I
God
can't.
dang it, Sky. Sky.
Is she froze?
I can't hear.
yeah.
I'm gonna private chat. She fell off again. I hope she can come back in because I know she has Adore. Now we have the baby on of the show tonight, so she's gonna give her perspective. How do you feel about this, Adore?
How I feel about Young Miami and P Diddy or
Just
the
where
other
it's the
topic?
same topic. It's in regards to the topic was, is it a mistake to stop dating? So the question is, say you're dating someone,
Hmm.
but you know, it's you don't know it's not exclusive. Are
Right.
you gonna
Okay.
just focus on that one person and not talk to nobody else, even though y'all not exclusive? And the next thing was, do how do you feel about in regards to Diddy being he's very transparent saying he's single? Do you feel like,
Okay.
Miami's not she's playing herself? I feel like she's not.
No, she not. She
Um,
know what she want, and she's getting what she want. I feel like on that tip. And as far as see, I'm 23, y'all, so I don't really care for sticking around for nobody because like I tried that once. That was all I needed to see, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, I don't like getting my feelings hurt. So
Girl,
after I got my
I
yeah,
won't give
yeah,
nobody.
it's like
Yeah.
it's overrated. It's so overrated, especially when I feel like I don't owe nobody nothing
Mhm.
because I don't have no ties to nobody, and like like some girls be lucky, like they be having boyfriends that do stuff for them. See, I'm not that. I ain't had no boyfriend that like do stuff for me, get my hair done, pay bills. I ain't had that yet. So me being loyal for no reason, just so he could mess with me when he want to, no, that's not going.
And you guys, I think Chella speak because I think you got something to say. Go ahead.
It's funny that she mentioned that because that's exactly what I was talking about today. I was talking about that, like the concept of being in a relationship, you have to want to do it for it to be successful. Like
Yeah,
mentioned, he gives attention to one girl at a time because that's being fair.
Hello.
Get to know someone if you don't give them individual time and attention. So I respect that. However,
I mean, I if I'm dating a boy, like it's like everybody in my eyes, I feel like if I call myself dating every boy that like me or anything like that, or if I be nice to everybody, if I entertain everybody, I'll be like ran through. So I really put everybody in like the friend zone and I have my fun. Nah, like
Nah.
I don't know, like so I only be intimate with one person, of course. Because like yeah, I know how to put the whip on them and make them come around when I want them to come around.
mm,
All
But
right, girl.
I'm just like at the age though, I try not to be so available. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I feel like you need to. I never been to Miami. You need to take me to Miami. Like you need to be doing something I have not done for myself. If you're gonna continue to fuck with me, I'm like over
And
it. I'm
and I
over
guess
it.
it
right,
also depends on what you want
there'll be a
too.
time where you'll end up in a situation like the one James is in now. You're young. However, you
Hmm.
will be faced with the opportunity where you're going to have to make a decision as to whether this person should get your time or not because you might like them just
exactly.
enough. And when that happens, then you'll end up doing what James is doing and being fair about it and giving them a fair shot by giving them your individual time and attention.
And
You
I'm
know,
gonna just say
Hmm.
this right quick though. I'm gonna say this right quick. I'm gonna say this because I'm glad you said that,
but
Chella.
but let's
Because
add this to what Sage said. Sage had mentioned don't cut them off. That person has to do things, have value.
that's what I was getting ready to say.
But I
James,
will say
James is saying this now because that
you might
person that he's dating showed him,
you
showed him that she was interested.
listen.
Yeah,
She
Right.
she ain't.
had a good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. Sage said don't cut them all off. Let the person prove themselves.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Keep your roster
people
just in case you're
are
dating an imposter.
Mm-hmm.
each of them come with their own quality.
Yes.
Why
Very
are they
important.
still around?
And
And
but
Mm-hmm.
are
everybody you date
Yeah.
is not meant to be your boyfriend or
no, that's
No,
girlfriend
Right.
either.
not.
People can turn
the
out
thing.
to be,
You don't have to turn
yeah,
it
you
all
never
off.
know why people come across your path.
They come, some people might come across your path to teach you something. You learn lessons. Like me, I appreciate
I
every
with that. That's
lesson.
just
You agree with that? I agree.
I wrote a poem
No,
like
I
that.
really do agree with that.
You
No,
did,
seriously, especially when
James?
you have a
Yeah, I said I
connection.
love and I
Like, yeah,
love.
I mean, I'm very big on that. I believe everyone comes into your life, either you're gonna learn something, it could be good or bad. And that's why I said with James, Sage, I agree totally with Sage. I do semi agree with Miami, but that was more of the younger version, like young, like very young. But the reason I said that in regards to accountability, I just remember that, like what like Adore was saying, but let me just say this. James can focus on this one woman because she's showing him that she's interested. If James was dating this one woman and she wasn't showing him that she was interested, James would have still been kind of talking to her, but he would have had somebody else. Because you're not going to stay around if someone is not giving you the same energy. It's about frequency and energy. If you're not getting it.
Like how you keep, like how you said that younger you, I had to learn that giving someone something that they didn't already appreciate, like trying to make someone see the good in you, now that's a no-no. If
That is
that makes
very a
sense.
no-no.
If that makes sense, what I'm trying to say,
I
when
agree. I agree with you
you are
100%.
dating, because like just like how when we date a guy, we might be like, oh, I like him really for the friend zone. Like I can really hang out with him. I
Yeah. I
can get
agree.
fucked up. I know I'm not gonna sleep with him. I can have a good time with him, right? But then you got
Right.
then you got the ones who you do like, and you do care about what they think, and you do care
Yeah.
about, you know what I mean? So
I agree.
it's the same thing. It's other guys that date us that might look at us like, ain't no way she's never going to be my wife. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm never
men,
gonna make,
no, men
I'm
don't
never gonna make
need
her. No, men definitely. No, men
men.
definitely.
Men, I think that men like to marry when they have money because they want to spoil their wife,
Yeah.
right, James?
That is a factor, yeah.
You know, but I don't think you guys need 5 years to know if you want to marry somebody, do you?
No, it don't take
Yeah,
that. It don't take that
In
long.
5 years, you might as well go on and start something else. That's a long
yeah.
time to be sitting here giving your
So
body and
hold on,
soul to
wait. You
somebody.
think? Oh damn, we're gonna go to another
Go
subject.
go go
So
go ahead, mammy.
I was gonna ask. Only thing, because I swear to goodness, I just was thinking about this because listen, y'all,
Okay,
I just personally got out of a relationship myself not too long ago, and I'm
okay.
actually dealing with someone new, and it's very crazy that the person that I'm dealing with new, within like 2 months, 3 months, is giving me everything that I was asking for in the old relationship quicker, like no other. Right? All right, cool,
Yes,
understandable, right? Understandable, but I personally, before I marry someone, I want to go through a stage when we are fucked up, regardless if it's
that's important.
like
Don't claim
when I
it.
say
You want to
once,
make
You
sure
like
he's
meeting
gonna eat
somebody that's
French
going to
fries
get you
with
over
you
that
instead of
stage.
steak and shrimps all the time.
or he just know how to deal with it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? I need it. It don't have to necessarily be rock bottom. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I mean? All throughout our lives, I'm quite sure we all had roller coasters when we
yes,
had
we
to,
do.
maybe downgrade or slow down or penny pinch, whatever the case may be. But I want to go through those things. I want to go through, of course, don't nobody want anything to happen to their families, but death take a big toll in relationships. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Some people get depressed and never come back. I seen it happen. You feel me? So
mhm,
it's just like certain things I want to go through before I marry a person, because it's like if I haven't been through all those things, and at
mhm.
least a part of those things. It might not have to be the full thing, but at least I have some experience of those different situations before I get married. Because it's like I just don't know a person. I don't want to just always be on the upper. And then when we going down the roller coaster, it's just like, oh my gosh, what the fuck did I get myself into? And I don't
I
know how
agree.
long that can take.
You will experience that within the first 30 days of your relationship. There's going to
Mhm.
be a lot of ups and downs. If you're looking for a test to test somebody to see in the long run if you want to marry them, you'll never get married. So let me tell you, don't try and test them. You're going to get that test right after you get married, baby. Right after, not before.
Mhm.
No,
Spirit
so when
tests you
that's what I
after.
said. Okay, so I'm not necessarily saying a full test, but just like some type of trial. Because I'm just saying for my experience, I have witnessed guys
But it
like
sounds
no cap.
like it sounds like what Sage is saying. You like to trauma bond, and that's not healthy.
Right.
That's what she's trying to tell you, baby, because you pretty, first of all. And at the end
Right.
of the day, If
Thank
having
you,
a
thank you. I'm
traumatic
sorry, I said it right.
experience,
Thank you.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, if having a
No, you're
traumatic
right.
experience is the
She
only
just said
way that
period.
you connect with a level, then that means that you have to double back and fix something in you, because you shouldn't use a bad experience to turn
Mm-mm.
it into something good.
To see how strong your relationship can be or
It's
what
not
type of
good. Sky,
You
I
because
can
let me
hear you
ask.
now.
Huh?
Sky, we can hear Sky, you guys.
Y'all
I
can hear
can't see
me?
back.
I'm not
Hey,
sure what's going on
Sky.
with my connection. But yeah, I totally agree. What's okay, so what's her name up top?
That's Chella.
Chella. Okay, Chella. So I totally agree with Chella on that part, Miami, because that sounds like a lot of trauma bonding right there, baby. That's why I said you don't gotta claim that. Just simply ask me, like, hey, what have you been through? Like, or
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah,
you can simply
try to
ask
get
that
to know
and
them.
say, how did you handle it? What are
And I'm
your conflict issues? You know what I mean? You just ask these questions and see how he answers and be like, okay. And then you ain't gotta be like, oh, because the Lord will put you through it now.
He will put you
No,
through
I'm
it.
not
If you
saying
ask
there's
for
nothing wrong with
it.
going through it. I just know,
You
just
gotta
even
be
not even
careful
just
with your tongue, for
since we are
real.
talking about relationships. Since we are talking about relationships, like I done been in relationships, healthy ones, and I've been in unhealthy ones.
Hmm.
You get what I'm
I
saying?
think we
Like I've
all
been
had
through.
some unhealthy
Yeah, of course.
relationships.
So, like I said, I could use one as an example. Like it was a death in my last past relationship, and it just was like the fucking end of the world. And I'm just like, no, I really wanted to say at my mouth, like, and I didn't want to be rude, like, no disrespect, bro. Like, you have a mom, you have brothers, you have sis, you have me, you have, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
We have more family that this possibly can happen again.
Hmm.
And it's like, can we, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that I have to have trauma before I get married. I'm not saying that. It just like, I just like to, I guess, I don't know, kind of hit all corners, if that makes sense. So for
No.
me, maybe, I guess.
Right.
I don't
Well,
know.
I want to say this right quick. You see, you bring a lot to the table. You're very talented, you're pretty, and you have your own money. So that's the whole package, and you have your own. So you really don't, like, you have your stuff together. So I feel like when you don't have to keep putting yourself through that trauma, because it's what happens is with, like, even with narcissism. And I'm going to show this video, you guys. I want y'all to follow him. He's a relationship narcissism advisor. He actually tells people how he's a narcissist, but he went through therapy. And what Chella was saying in regards to that abuse that you're, it's like that bombing. You don't want, it's not healthy, because you start, it's like soul ties. Like people that you meet, you'll keep attracting people that's damaged, and they'll keep coming to you, and you don't know why you're attracting people that's damaged, but it's your energy, it's your frequency
It's
that's
in our
bringing those
ego
people
field.
to you. And you're like, I always keep finding men like that. I'm gonna say that with my perspective, but I know that, and I appreciate first everybody being open and being transparent, because we all can learn. I'm gonna say, like, whatever, like what Sage and Chella was saying, and also with Sky. Um, you don't want to keep doing that, because I agree with Sage. You don't need no more than 30 days. If you want to give it 15 extra days, 45 days, to me that's too much. But if you want to give 45
No, you
days,
gonna marry somebody?
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no. We're
no.
not
To
talking about
see
Oh,
what
okay,
they're
marriage.
okay.
about, because
You want to see what they're about.
you're gonna
And
come
the
out that
reason
Oh
that
why,
yes,
married
yes,
and
I
man.
you
agree.
want to
Yeah.
ask questions. Let me say this, you guys. Like with me, like, I just really believe accountability. Like when you look in that mirror and you take accountability for the actions and everything that you went through in a relationship, it's no more pointing fingers, because just like we were naive, we was like, wow, he didn't say that,
Right,
he didn't say that, well, he said it, but he didn't show me.
right.
So, so somebody can say, yeah, I want to be with you. Like James can say, oh, I really want to be with you, Miami. But if he's not showing that he want to be with you, you don't need no more
Right.
than 30 days to deal with someone, because a person does not have to
Who's
tell
not
you
showing
twice.
up? A hundred
Yeah.
percent.
He don't have to do that, because that's what that trauma comes in, and then you get attached. Like it was somebody that reached me. They she wants me to talk to, like, somebody been with a guy for 10 years. The lady just hit me up a
Mm,
couple of days ago. The lady had been with a guy for 10 years. He kept telling her for 10 years he was going to marry her, you guys. He kept
Shit.
saying that they was going to have a big wedding. Now this is me. a man, if well, whoever you with let's just say your significant other, because I don't want to be like in a pot. If your significant other tells you for 10 years you guys are gonna get married and you don't get married, he doesn't show an option. You don't need 10 years. So she finally just left him. You guys, she left him. She ended a relationship. But one thing you can't do, Mammy, you could waste money. James could waste money, but you can replace money. You can't replace time.
at
So
all.
now you lost time that you can't get back. But this is the thing. I don't know if he was being honest or was he just kept pushing her off or what she was looking for. Maybe she's dealing with her own. I don't know her life story. But me, I don't want to do that. Like I think we all have had bad relationships, but when I looked in the mirror and I started taking accountability, which was years ago, years ago, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I do what makes me happy. I'm very transparent, and the reason why I guess I hold it as Sage said earlier, and we was talking about the soul ties and transparency, and I said you go off energy. I had one guy I used to date. Uh, he doesn't live in Georgia. I was dating him before I moved to Georgia, and we were in a relationship. And when I moved to Georgia, I didn't want to move back home, so I stayed here. And but I was okay with staying here. Now he put up with me being here for a long time. I would go back and forth, to see him, and he was very transparent. Like I remember being upset. I remember talking to my brother, and I was just like, I can't believe he's gonna tell me I gotta move there, cause I'm just being spoiled. Like if I don't move there, he don't want to do this no more. Well, I didn't want to move there. I didn't want to move there. I'm like, move here. And then I was like, my brother was like, yo, at least he's being honest. So he was like, I can't do this. Like, I hate to see you leave. He said, I hate to see you leave. I hate to go too, but I'm back once a week or either, a couple of days out the month and stuff like that. And he wasn't for it. So I had to respect how he felt. Now, he said, well, if you're not going to be exclusive with me, because he wanted an exclusive relationship, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I said, cool. But see, everybody's different. I was like, cool, do you? Because I'm gonna do me. And it's all good. Now, when I would come in town, the people that he was dealing with, he would just say, listen, when she's here, don't bother me. He was very transparent. He was on his Diddy stuff. Don't bother me. Don't expect nothing from me because when she's here, she's getting 100% of my time. I could only respect that. And he would always tell me, listen, if you don't move here, I'm not gonna keep doing this. And eventually he was just like, I'm not doing this with you no more, Faith. He was like, so it ended because of the fact that I refused to settle. I was just like, I'm not moving. I'm not leaving. Can you come here? And he didn't want to do that. So you see how somebody being honest, you see how he told me, listen, if we're not going to be exclusive, this is what I'm going to do. Now just imagine if I thought we was exclusive, he's not being totally transparent. He was very honest and I accepted it because I was cool with it. How you guys feel?
Listen, I think honesty is the best policy. I think that it doesn't matter what direction the relationship goes in. Tell people how you feel because they're not mind readers.
No,
Exactly.
of course, you always should speak up. I mean, like you said, communication is always key in every relationship. And I think that's where you kind of like find your, I guess, love language because everyone love language is different. Like your love language, I guess, at that time was you didn't mind traveling back and forth. You didn't mind seeing him a few times out the week or a few times out the month when he wanted more. His love
He
language was,
he was very
I need
adamant
you
about
here.
that, you guys. He was,
Right. But
and
I
we're
had
good
different
friends
love
now.
language.
And you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna say this right quick. It's crazy. Y'all gonna laugh, but I don't know. Everybody have a different maturity and they learn different or feel a certain way. But we're still very close friends now. He moved on with a relationship. I actually counseled him because, you know, the girl caught him messing around. And a lot of people can't take the transparency and don't want to take the accountability.
Right.
And so then she wound up messing around on him. And he was just like, I don't want to talk to her no more. And I was just like, well, who made you God? As much stuff that you didn't put her through. You know what I'm saying? And they actually wind up getting married. They literally got married. And I think that's what made us even more closer because I wasn't upset. I was just like, I want you to be happy. You're a good man. You deserve to be happy because I can't make you happy. I just can't. I'm not moving here. You know what I'm saying? So they
Right.
actually got married and they're divorced now. But
Dang.
he's a type guy. He's very transparent. And he's a provider. He's a good man. He's a very good man. And he's a provider. And it looks good. And he got a lot of money too.
All right. All right for that one.
So you guys, so what's
So
up?
what's next on the docket?
What'd you say, Chella?
What's on your docket?
Okay, the next topic. Since we've been on there for a long time.
Good 45.
Um, why are some men uncomfortable once you bring toys to the bedroom? Like, and
Oh,
what's you guys sexual
you're up,
fantasy?
you're up, James.
You said toys? I don't know. It just be weird because we don't play with no. We don't have sex toys we play with.
So you don't want your significant other having toys in the bedroom?
You need toys from the toy.
But you're not the rose, though. You're not the
No.
rose.
That's the problem right now. Some damn rose.
You said that's the
They
problem?
hate the rose.
Yeah, the rose. I hate the rose.
So if your significant other brought a toy in, you're not with that.
What you talking about? Shit. No, I'm saying what you need a toy for. Like, how much sex you need?
So
Well,
my
How much sex you
nah,
need?
I can see you got a toy. You saying you need to talk
It's
about
like a
it.
foreplay type of thing. Like the
Yes.
yeah, that's what
It's
I
like-
say. It's like foreplay.
yeah.
James said no, he's not feeling
There
it.
should be more to sex than penetration. Like that's why. Bless our
That's
hearts.
foreplay.
Bless our.
What kind of toys do the ladies like?
Well,
My toy's right over
listen,
there.
y'all, do not kill me. But I have not used the rose yet. So
I haven't used that
anyone-
either.
Stay away from it.
who
Don't
is
use it.
watching- I have not used the rose yet, but I have my favorite toy, which is blue, is a vibrator. And my ex, he would like go get the vibrator. Sometimes, like, because it's that like it's because it's a lot going.
Go
You know
get
what I mean?
the
Like it's
That's what I was just laughing because he said go get the vibrator.
right.
because he like I know you want the
it's like-
So
vibrator.
he
Really
enjoyed
turned up.
watching
She
you
turned
with the
up with that
vibrator.
toy.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
they
Like,
like
no,
to look.
So it's nothing but like I wish I could show it to y'all, but it's just like it's not a dildo, just like a
no, I know what you're
you know,
talking about.
so Lord, what's the name? You could just hold it and place it and it vibrates or whatever the case may be. So and yeah, like here just I hold it or he hold it and it'd be a great time. But he wasn't
Look, you only live
uncomfortable.
one time. Enjoy yourself, man.
He wasn't uncomfortable though with it, but that's why I said I think guys would probably be uncomfortable more with dicks, dildos. I mean, you know what I mean?
Hell no,
Because I ain't gonna lie, I'd be suspect if a nigga asked me to pull a dildo out.
Jackson, he don't want no toys in the room.
Nah.
Yeah,
I
James
don't
said
think-
no toys.
Especially no damn dildos. Hell no.
What about you, Sky? And what about you, Chella and Adore and Sage?
I'm
Man,
bringing a toy in there if he's with it. Yeah,
get out the can of my face, got back.
I haven't done it before, but I have, and he loved it. I mean, yeah, they like it. I think you'll like it, James.
Yeah, James, you might fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Not saying you're gonna want to. I don't want you to take it like that. Just
No,
watching your partner just do
idea.
other stuff.
Right, it turns her up a notch, and you like,
Yeah.
she gonna go crazy.
She
on
gonna be
you.
lit.
Yeah,
That's why you go
Lit,
ahead.
James.
She's gonna be
Lord
top
have
tier.
mercy.
She's gonna
I
be
can
top
just
tier.
imagine, child.
Okay, Chella, what about you?
ask the question again.
Um, what did I say? Oh, why are some men uncomfortable once you bring toys in the room? And the next question would be, what's everyone's sexual fantasy?
Okay, so as far as the first question, I understand where James is coming from. Why does a person need to reach this premium level of satisfaction when you're standing right in front of them? It's almost like a shot to an ego because how necessary is it if I'm already doing my job? Am I not doing my job? Is the question. Now, as far as a woman is concerned, wanting to be open to that, or even just doing it on her own time, the thing about that is that, that the sexual nature of a person has so many variables. And the fact that you have options, as long as that's there, people are always going to play with it. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody looks to satisfy themselves to that degree. However, now that the options are available, people have no problem, piquing curiosity.
So it's a toy. So my question, because I know girls, is okay. So females might use toys, right, and or whatnot, or bring toys to the bedroom. I don't know if you all have done it. I'm quite sure you all probably have. But what's the difference if you are adding, like us females, we add the fruit roll up on the dick or the ice on the, like, you get, so it's that's like a toy.
I know, but unfortunately,
Roll up.
everything across the globe, in society, in spirituality, everything that consists of opposition between genders, there will always be a fucking shift in power. It's just
No,
built
I
that way.
understand that, but I'm just saying.
Unfortunately, that double standard
I'm
exists.
just making that like, is that considered as a toy? Would y'all consider
No,
that as
that's
a? No, I'm just saying.
unfortunate. Men won't
I'm saying
consider
with
it
you
that.
because you
They're
made a
like,
valid
oh, you're
point.
playing.
I think it just
No, I'm
depends on the
saying with you
man.
because you made a valid point far as the ego thing. So all I'm saying is that, like, I get it because I'm not gonna just say, oh, if whoever I'm dealing with, I'm just gonna be like, oh, go get the toy. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, because if someone, if I'm doing my thing and someone like, oh, you need the toy, like, I'm gonna be like, hold the fuck
What
up,
for
like,
you guys to get to that? You have
I get the ego part
to
of it. So that's what I'm saying. So
Lord
when
have
men
mercy.
ask, so my question is that when men ask for enhancements, obviously, regardless if it's ice, if it's some strawberries, is it whipped cream,
Chocolate, whipped cream.
chocolate?
Lingerie,
Can women like
candles.
not feel the same way? Like, damn, I'm
Now
not sucking it good
that's
enough.
just a
I
fantasy.
need a lollipop.
Yeah, I think I have to work on my romanticism. I kind of suck in those areas because I'm a little old school with it. You know,
Mhm.
I'm from the hood, so we just get to it. Satisfaction guaranteed. As far as all those other things, I don't even think I ever cared enough to do it, which is sad. I'm like, damn, Charlie, you missing out on a lot. But continue.
It's
I
overrated.
like that. It's
But
okay.
I
It's
like the
okay.
fact that Chella brought up spirituality. So let me just give you my 3.5 cents on that.
Let's
Ego should never be in the bedroom in the first place. Let's leave ego there. Let's leave ego there. Because if you bring ego into the bedroom, there is no real sexual connection there.
Hmm.
We're screwing to be screwing.
That's
Okay.
what
So if you bring a toy into the room, a man should not be, oh, that's gonna take it's not gonna ever take the place of you. You have to
It
have
can't. It
security
can't touch
within
you, James.
yourself.
It
It's
can't
never going to
touch
take the
you,
place of you,
baby.
ever. Whether it's fruit roll up, whether it's chocolate on the man
Hold
or
on. Say it
whatever,
again,
it's
Sage.
not
Whether
going
it's
to.
what?
It's not going to take the place of what a woman and a man connection spiritually is going to do. So leave ego at the door. If there's ego, then he feel like he got to pound you and outdo the vibrator, or you got to suck on him to outdo whatever it is. Then we
Yeah,
got a problem. There is no
it's not
sexual
that.
contact. Y'all just screwing just to be screwing, wasting your time. So
Mhm.
let's just hope that spirituality is in that. If y'all having sex with people, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Get connected, then you can use the toys, yes. But leave ego at the door.
we will put your pants on that day.
Who was that? Oh, okay. It was a door. Okay.
I'm
I
sorry, I'm
thought.
doing hair.
Okay, I got you on mute. Go ahead and mute yourself. Okay.
Somebody the door? Oh. But yeah, let ego be at the door. It's sexual experiences now should be all spiritual. Because I think as all of us here, we've done
Yeah.
enough of pouncing on each other and just taking it to just this level. Because we're never going to reach
Hmm.
this level. And that's my fantasy, is to levitate, girl, while I'm doing it.
Oh my
The
God.
intimacy, you want to have the intimacy in the bedroom, but that's very important. And if James has not, I respect it. There's a lot of other men that I talk to that's not. They feel like it's taking a place, but my perspective, it can never take the man's place. Like
Nope.
it just can't. It just
Bro,
can't.
women say that shit all the time. I don't need no man. I got the rose.
They don't mean that. They just
Oh
say that
yeah, they
because
just be talking.
Right, we don't mean that
we
physically.
don't
I mean,
mean, listen, a woman might say that because she's so tired of a headache and the rose don't talk. It don't talk back. It don't say nothing, none of that stuff.
The
They
rose is on
don't,
the F.
not an
What's
extra
that? F
body.
and F? The rose is on the F and F.
Yeah, like
See,
it doesn't
can't
talk.
cheat on her.
They don't mean that, James. If a woman
They
ever
don't.
say that and she enjoys a man or enjoys being with, whether it's a woman, somebody that makes her happy, man or woman, whatever they choose, and they say that, oh no, the road, the toys are better. They're just saying that, like, my perspective, because nothing real can ever touch a toy. Like the toy, like what?
Yeah, exactly. Like a toy don't touch you. A toy don't like. For me, I understand. Like far as like Blue was saying, and you my redhead sister. Like my redhead sister was saying, like like I could feel that spirituality. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like all my sex partners. First of all, anybody I have ever had sex with, I cry. I don't know why. That's a secret. It's not a secret,
Oh,
but
shit.
not cry like tears, but just like I feel like the love
So
of like
you're
it's
within
someone
their
new.
body,
The
like that's the
connection,
soul. Like
exactly.
you're okay, you're really there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta be there. Like I'm just not sleeping with
No, but if
anybody.
you like crying with inside, you're really like within
You're
them. Like
Yeah,
connecting.
with the
you're
two. Like
really connecting. That's a
yeah.
different level.
So
Woo.
I always want whoever I'm sleeping with, like to the point is deep.
I'm gonna
Like
say this right quick. The
look
fact
at
that you're
me
doing
and have
that,
sex,
make sure. I'm gonna say this
huh?
right quick. The fact that you are like connecting with their soul like that, be very careful of who you're with because you're
Of
really,
course, yes,
yeah. That's a whole different level.
of course. I mean, I know I take my time when I make, and I hope that I make the right choice.
Yes, we all
And
do.
you know what I mean? We all. I mean, everybody grown shit. If you want to choose, this is for one night. For one night. If you choose because
Right.
you out of town, you out of town. You know what I mean? But for the most part,
One
if
night only.
if
No,
I'm
I'm
choosing,
only
it's
I
here
really
for
for
one
the
night.
no,
Get
what
that
me
she said,
head.
I
choosing
think
is
that,
really for
that
like
type
the
of
long run. So like
that type
like
of
you like she
discernment.
like Blue was saying, the connection, like a toy can't touch you. A toy can't blow on you. Like
Mm-mm.
just to feel the vibration of another person. So a toy would never like I use it honestly, like I get in my toy game when I'm like locked in, focusing on a project. If I'm
Right.
not dealing with somebody, you get what I'm saying? I don't got time to entertain. Like I'm not gonna just go out here and get a fix from
Or
somebody.
try
I
to
get a fix from my
manifest or
toy.
something like
My
that.
Yeah,
toy is
that's when
my
the
fix.
toy come in. I haven't seen a toy in a
Exactly.
very long time, but I'm like, if I
Right.
was, that's
I'll
how
definitely use my toy.
I would be. But I agree with that. Let's with the next question. Okay, Sky, you want to say something?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Can
I
you hear
think
me? Okay.
Adore just
She
fell
said,
off again.
mm-mm.
Adore was trying to talk, but she fell off. I want to ask you guys this. How true do you guys feel in regards to zodiac signs in the bedroom and in a relationship?
I don't fool with those zodiac signs. I don't believe none of them.
I agree
I'm
with
not with the zodiac signs
him.
neither. I mean, I might joke about it here and there, but I'm not because I've met some cool Aries and some
Yeah,
cool.
that's why I don't
I
met.
met some messed up Aries. I met some cool Taurus and some messed up Taurus. I met some cool Sags and some mess like some really cool. So I think like even with a Sag, if I would have used a past relationship with a Sag and based it on the other person that I met, I would have lost on somebody that was a really cool person.
But a lot
Yeah,
of people
I think
judge people off
everybody
of
is
their sun signs, and you can't do that. They have other placements too that makes them who they are. So
Mhm.
Right.
you got the
Absolutely.
sun, you got the moon. You got to have all of the placements. So they
Right.
could be a Sag, but like me, I'm a Libra, but I'm also a Scorpio moon. You see what I'm saying?
And see, that's
So
why we connected, Sky. I didn't know that I'm a Libra too, but
okay, are you a
so
Libra?
you
Oh
see, I
yeah,
might crack a little joke and be like,
you're
"Girl, I'm a
October
Libra
what?
too."
Third
Yeah,
October. What's your
but I
October?
don't. I just. But it's true in regards to like the days that you're born. Like my daughter's a Scorpio, but she still like acts like a Libra because she's right at that day
Yeah,
before
plus
Scorpio
yeah.
comes in on the
Sometimes.
25th. But
I
she
believe
acts.
in the signs though. I
You do?
believe so it like just as like every occupation, you got good cops, you got bad cops. So I feel like every sign has its good and its bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I do believe
okay.
that it's some but I do believe in a way it's some truth to some of the signs. Like I feel as though every water sign I know, sorry if you're a water sign that's on here, which are Cancers, Scorpios,
And
and
Pisces.
Pisces,
Mm.
they are selfish people.
Oh
And
no!
sometimes
Jesus.
I
listen,
the guy that
hold
I
on.
was. Ooh.
You said what?
I just want to say this. If I thought that the guy that I was talking about, how he was so
I
good
know
to
he
me,
was a cancer. Remember,
yeah,
listen, but that's why I say it doesn't always have to mean that they was necessarily selfish to necessarily you. I'm just saying
right.
for the the I always talk about like what I've been through. And like I done dealt with the cancer before. I
Hmm.
done dealt with or been around Scorpio. I done actually dealt with a Scorpio and been around a Scorpio. Don't get me wrong, they were all giving at one point, but they was
Right.
all selfish as fuck when they needed to be selfish as fuck.
I did.
Yeah,
Okay, I
they'll
get
come
you.
back and get it. They definitely, water signs definitely come
Listen,
back and get what they
My
give.
cancer
They
didn't
do.
very,
do
They
that.
definitely do.
very.
They definitely do.
My
So,
cancer was not like that at all.
so
Like,
listen, this,
They
let me
gonna
say
get your
this.
ass back.
There
no,
is,
we
there,
got like 28 years, 25 years, like nothing. Like when I say that I can't say nothing negative about my cancer. Now I have dealt with another cancer that was that type of person, but we wasn't around each other that long. It was more of a, it was a like a friendship. It was a woman. Now she was like that. The personality, like, but the guy cancer, like my friend, like he wasn't. He was very giving. He was very mindful. He was just. I'm quite sure everybody have a bad side. Like I can, he
they
has his
do.
bad sides, but
They do.
huh?
Right.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Yeah, but
But
he
this,
Everybody has a bad
overall, like
side, yeah.
when I tell you like the type of person he is, like maybe it's because of how he grew up or something like that.
mhm.
He wasn't like that. Like and listen, he was a guy, so men do some messed up stuff at times. But overall, I don't know. Like I did have one bad cancer, but I don't know. I guess that's my perspective, so I understand your
There's
perspective.
healed signs and there's unhealed signs, and that's all that is to it. But there's only 12 people on this earth at one given time. I know y'all
At
heard
one
that Megan
time,
sing that
walking.
song. It's only 12 people on this earth. If you can let that sink in, then you'll be as wise as hell. So there is only 12 because there's only 12 zodiacs. So everybody has their polarity. Now mine's was Scorpios, Cancers, and Pisces. But once you get to a sign that really gets on your nerves, it's not them, it's you. It's time for you to look inside yourself and say, so why I cannot deal with this person? Because they do come in your life to teach you something. Once you learn the lesson,
Hmm.
they are never show up again. Like
Hmm.
Scorpios never let go of people. They have a dark side and they have a beautiful side. Cancers as well. They cry a lot, they complain, but they do also, they want to be needed. If they're not needed, they start to dog you out. Pisces are the same way. They're very controlling, very narcissistic. So you have to watch them as well. But you also have
Cancers
those
are very
ones.
narcissistic.
Yes, they are very narcissistic. I mean,
That's
every
just,
sign
I'm
does.
just saying, that's why I
Tauruses,
said what you talking
Tauruses
about is
get the
just
bad rap. We get a bad
like
rap
what I
for
went
being
through.
stubborn.
Yeah, like I said, I only could talk about what I could, like I said, what I've been through. Like one of
Right.
my
Hmm.
exes, my last ex, I haven't had that many boyfriends, but my last ex is a cancer. And it's crazy because I don't know if y'all know my story, but like I just came home from jail. So my best friend for over like 15 years, I want to say like 14, 13, in between like 13, 15 years, something around about that. And this is when I say a real friend, I maybe could think of 3 arguments that we probably ever had. I
Oh, that's
never
so
felt
nice.
the thing of jealousy. Like you know how you feel that
That's so
competition with other
special,
people.
man.
Yeah.
Never
Sorry,
felt
son.
listen, never felt that. There was never a problem with guy issues. Um, it was
That's so
never
dope.
nothing when it came to selfishness. Like when we go out as girls, she'd pay one day, I pay the next day. Like it was
That's what
like
I'm
back and
talking
forth like
about.
tennis. It was so comfortable. I never had a problem, literally up until like my jail situation. And like that's why it broke me. Like when I say it broke, it took me 2 years to heal.
Maybe a
Let me be
spirit
clear about
hopped
it.
on
And
her.
I speak on
Maybe it was more spiritual.
it.
I think with stuff like that happen, it's
And
spiritual.
and it just was weird that it was she's a cancer, my ex is a cancer, and then a lady at my job, my old boss, is
Uh
a
huh.
cancer and literally fired me because I have red hair. Three
Uh-oh.
cancers broke
Hater,
me. And
hater.
I feel as though in my darkest and like I just came home from jail. You get what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
anything, if you my best friend, you supposed to be wanting to uplift me. If you my man, you should want to uplift me. Lady, you are my boss. If anything, you should want to help another female that's coming home from jail. Like I was only 6 months home from jail, and you're telling me I can't work because of like gray hair, and it's a club. It's not corporate. The fuck my corporate job. I have red hair. Like you get what I'm saying? So it just was like
Because the
for me,
people
it's
around
like
you,
it's
they're more
new.
mature. They're not being messy. She probably just was being messy, and she's maybe more of a control freak too for her to let
Right.
you go.
Because they are. They can be that too. They can, but they
Yeah.
also can be the most loving. They're very family oriented. Cancers are very. I mean, every sign, like they said, they
Yeah,
have their
like what
good
you
and their
saying.
bad.
I see him do it. It's weird because it's like how you treat me is it was like day and night. I like literally see day and fucking night with cancers. Like I don't, that's why I said with my best friend, because it all started. I just told my best friend simply, "Hey, I don't think you guys was there." And I'm a Sagittarius, so they say I could be high headed. So
Hmm.
I was very. I let the door down. I let her see me very vulnerable, tears, cry, all that. Like no ego, no nothing. I wanted her to feel as comfortable. Like I'm not trying to be so strong. You know what I mean? And I was very transparent. And it was like, okay, we had to talk. And then after that, it just was like there was nothing. Like no nothing. No, I'm gonna come over your house. No, let's hang out. It was no nothing, just like
Well,
nothing.
that's your
You know what I mean?
answer
I
there.
had things going on, and
Mhm.
it was nothing. Small things that friends do for each other. Like, come on, social media is a big part of our world. Like, I shouldn't have to text my friend and say, "Hey, I just dropped a new song. Can you post it?" Like that's just minimal shit that should be done. But yet you posting, you know what I'm saying? Other people that's in the same field as me. I shouldn't have to tell you how to do. You've been my friend for 14 years. You know what I'm saying? What stopped?
Right.
What happened? I don't know. From me
It
going to
wasn't
jail.
you though, Miami. I had a friend like that too. I mean, 20 years, and that's why I say in regards to spirits, like I mean, I would say I'm kind of spiritual. I'm very spiritual, and I just like in the same situation like what you're talking about. I had a friend of 20 years, 20 no 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 longer than that because we were friends since fourth grade. When I finally came to the United States, we were friends, and it just all of a
Praise
sudden,
the
maybe
Lord
like
here.
25 years later, we just, I don't know what, I remember we fell out. It wasn't me, it wasn't nothing that I did. I couldn't explain it. She was just, acting weird, a similar situation like you. And that's when I started being maybe doing more soul searching. And I was like, you know what? She must was like under attack or something like that because we was always happy for each other when we had something positive going on. We would
Right.
motivate each other when I was doing a lot of stuff, she was just like not accepting my calls. Like she just was acting weird. Me, I'm not chasing nobody. Like I give you some time. Like okay, everybody need their space, but I mean, it was just like it was the same situation like yours. And I was like, you know what? I sent a text and I said, I'm here. That's all I can do is say, I'm here whenever you're okay or whenever you're ready. And I left it like that because you can't, the friendship has to be a two-way street.
It
It
does.
can't be
It
one
does.
way. And I just, I went by my business. I wish her the luck or whatever, but she just stopped being happy for me. She stopped doing things like I would do a lot of stuff. She would only call me when she wanted something, and
I don't
it was
even
just
get
a
that.
one-way friendship. And I was like, you know what, this isn't healthy because you don't want to be with someone that's maybe envious or maybe don't not happy for you. But I looked at it was she was under a spiritual attack. Maybe was something going on with her,
Yeah, that's what
and
I say. I don't know because it's crazy because another, like I said, it was a group. It's a group of us. So some people stay friends, and she had another side, and then like it's coming out now that like one of her other close girlfriends that she knew longer than me, because they actually went through a break. I mean, a situation. Then they got back cool. Like I was there for her when she went through it with her other girlfriend, but now they're back extremely close, and obviously they just had to fall out. So like it got back to me that she told her like, hey, you're actually not talking to four of your best friends.
mhm.
They're not the problem. You kind of need to check yourself. Like all your main best friends of your whole life, you basically not speaking to them right now. So, I mean, only thing I can do is pray for her. I still love her to death, but I don't know. As a Sagittarius, sometimes I forgive people, but I really got to understand forgiving is that it never happened before, right? So
Right.
I'm a
sometimes,
Sagittarius too.
huh?
I'm a
He's a
Sag too.
Sag too.
You know, my
Hey,
last
people in
person
the
was a
world on the
Sag. He
low,
was great.
baby.
And see, just think, and I just want to say when I talk about the signs, is a Sag, you is a Sag. If I were to use a past relationship, friendship like with that Sag, and be like, no, I'm not gonna be cool. Mammy, we cool. Like James is cool, like good.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even. I'd be like, no, I'm gonna stay away because of the situation.
No, I,
So
I ain't gonna lie. I got some sedges that ain't.
dang right. What
That's
you
why I
got to
say
say,
every
Chella?
sign has its good and every sign has its bad. That's just like anybody. Everybody has their good and bad. But I do think that there are certain traits and qualities that certain signs just naturally carry. You get what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
Libras. I think there's to me, I think Libra women are the smartest women on earth. Like I just
I think at
they
this, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, I love the fact that everybody's so passionate about the zodiac. It shows that people lean toward a belief,
Hmm.
yeah.
and that's a
I don't
nice
think it's I
thing
don't
to
think it's a
have.
higher power
However,
belief.
however, whether astrological or logical, people are a product of their experiences and their environment.
Yes.
I do not believe that
That's why I
people
can't base it on a
act how
sign.
they act based on zodiacs. I'm
I can't
sorry.
neither.
I don't believe that. I believe that people are who they are based on their experiences and their environment. You could take a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Libra, a freaking
Hmm.
Pisces, and put them all in the same house. And if they have the same upbringing and the same structure, they are
Hmm.
going to act the same. I'm
I
Yes.
sorry,
agree with
you're
you,
not
though.
I'm
really
telling you,
much of
you
a
got because
difference.
I've
I'm
had some.
half
I
and half
had
on
two
that.
Libras, two Libras that were not like me and
I
Sky. So
know
I
people
based
from
it on
many
Libras
signs that
and
are the same. I got friends that are the
Sagittarius
same
and
signs,
Taurus
and
and
they all act different.
Pisces.
So I don't compare.
I can't
So
do that no. I won't do that because I think it's based. I think people act the way they want to act, or on the survival mode. Like some people love for survival. They don't love to be in love. They love for
listen, I
survival.
have two friends that are Leos. I'm a Leo. Two friends that are Leos, and they are completely different.
Prime example that you say you a Leo. I felt the fire. That's when I say that's why I say I just think that certain signs, like how they
Have
say
the
Leos,
same characteristics.
that's it. That's it. I'm not saying that everybody's gonna act the
Act
same
alike, right?
because certain situation. I do agree with like you said because the way I was raised and the way you was raised up is probably totally different. You
Different.
probably was raised to whoop a bitch ass if she fucking hit you. I probably was raised to pray
Give her
for
some
her. You know
time.
what I
Give her
mean?
some time before you knock her
Yeah, give
out.
her a slide. You know what I mean? Tell her to stop the first hit, and then after that, you know what I mean. So I'm not
No, I
saying
do
that.
believe that to
I'm just
some
saying, like
degree.
your strength. I felt your fire when you first started talking. I knew you was a fire sign. I just didn't know which sign.
Oh,
But
I
I was
don't
like,
see. Look, see, that's how disconnected I am. I didn't even know that. But what I do agree to some extent that a birth date does dictate something for future reference in the spiritual realm. I will never ever disconnect from that. However, I just don't try to use the zodiac sign to identify a person, because when you start to do that, you totally put yourself in a space where you expect certain behaviors from people based
right,
on
you
when they
can,
were born, and sometimes that's not always fair. That's why I don't
That's
yeah.
believe.
incorrect. That's incorrect judging though. So what you should do is
I
never do
believe it's
that, right?
excellent discernment.
Never
Actually,
do
I
that.
really
That means
do.
you're
I
immature
believe
when
it's
you start
excellent
comparing.
discernment.
When you start comparing, saying, "Oh, I know she gonna do this and do that," yeah, that's because you're not even healed with yourself. So when you say, "Oh, that's a tourist," okay, well, you know what? Oh, you act just like my auntie because there's some characteristics, right? Not to be saying, "Oh, my auntie steal, you steal too." Then that's immature. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But
right,
when
right.
you dig deep into astrological anything, you will understand that even spiritual and beyond that was used as a way to determine certain things, not just the zodiac signs, but the stars and everything else. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
No, all of it is
So
connected.
yeah,
I'm a little bit more logical with my discernment
Yeah, me too.
on how people operate. I don't use the zodiac. I just don't.
Yeah, I
I mean,
won't
I
use
don't
it.
use
Like
it either.
I crack little jokes like I do now, but but I've learned that I've been burnt like by just I've been burnt by one sign, and that same sign was a great person.
I
Great
rest my case.
person.
The gavel has been hit because they do have same characteristics that you've been burnt by several times. Mine would be Scorpio. So I don't go to every Scorpio and say you the same way as last Scorpio was born in
Yeah, you
October, that's
can't do
born in
that
November.
because
But
But that's
you're gonna limit
unfortunately,
yourself
that's
but
and
you
you're
what
gonna
gonna
that
show and
lose.
precedent
tell
sets.
yourself.
You'll
That's
You're
what
gonna
lose.
that
show and
You'll
tell.
precedence of
lose.
astrological belief sets. Unfortunately, you have people that literally live in that realm and never come out of it.
Cause see, certain like let's go
And
base
you
like
can't
within your
say it's not
friend.
true, because there's people that literally live by this stuff. There is.
They do, and
No,
they
and then people that do that goes the whole, like you said, the
Oh, girl, I
matchmake.
crack jokes. I met one girl one
Listen,
time.
yes, they definitely
She
go
said
with the
she was in the
matchmake,
sign. Oh,
the
go ahead.
compatibility, and all that stuff like that. Listen, it's not that deep for me because honestly,
no, it's not.
But let me
just
say something,
following
you
the
guys.
Bible, you
I
don't.
met one person that was really like she was about signs. She cared everything about signs. And I act like I was a sign that she thought I was that sign. I was messing with her and she was like, "Oh, girl, you seem like you're are you a Pisces?" I was just like, "Yeah." She was like, "I knew you was a Pisces." And then she started talking about the signs and stuff like that. I said, and I just let her do all the talking. And then when it was over, I was like, "I'm not a Pisces." This is why you cannot base character on the signs, because I was just like, "No, I'm not a Pisces. You're playing." No, I'm not a Pisces at all. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I'm
But
never
when
going
you
to
got
guess
people,
your astrological sign just to be a friend with you. I'm not going to ever do that. Like
yeah,
Shell said, I'm not going to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I knew you was this." Nope. I'm going to be discerned. My intuition going to tell me how you are as an individual. But once we get to talking, and
Yeah,
then I'm
you'll
like, "Well,
figure
damn,
some.
yeah, she
Yeah,
kind of
there'll be a
acts like
connection
one."
of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use my intuition on meeting and greeting you.
Right.
However, but if you say, what what's going on and everything, we get to talking more, and you say, "Well, I was born in December and I'm a Sagittarius," like, "Oh shit, I know somebody that's like that." You kind of fit that description. I ain't gonna tell you that because I don't want you to think that I'm trying to judge you. But there's in the back of my head, there's other people who are Sagittarius that were like, right, because
right.
I would never have guessed Miami and James that you guys were Sagittarius at all.
So you
At
can't
all.
do
Period.
it. So you
Period.
guys, we're gonna go on to the next question, so James can wake up, because I see James. He just left the gym. I know when he getting tired.
I
Okay,
ain't even
James, I
think
got a
about it.
question for you. This gonna wake you up. We're gonna put you on a hot seat. Do men have feelings?
Yeah.
Did
Do
he say
men have
no?
feelings?
Humans do.
No, I said, yeah, of course.
Oh, you said no.
Okay, they do have feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So this is something to wake you up. I want to wake you up over there. So who you feel cheats better, James? Do women cheat better or men cheat better?
Ooh,
What's your perspective?
Women,
who cheat better?
women cheat better because we don't be all in y'all phones like y'all be in our phones.
We
Oh, we
don't
don't
cheat.
be in
Women
that
don't
phone like
cheat.
that.
What?
Women don't cheat.
Women
Nah,
do not cheat.
y'all some sneaky, little animals, man.
What you think, Sky? Do women cheat, Sky?
Of course.
Yeah, don't lie.
I'm not gonna lie because I cheated before and I know I'm a woman.
She said, I'm a woman.
Okay, what about you, Miami and Chella? Which one of y'all do women cheat?
She rubbing her
Plenty of
head.
women cheat. I know a couple of girlfriends of mine that
Yeah, me
definitely cheat.
too. I
Yeah.
don't cheat, but I know people that
Yeah,
they
I
just
know. I
Yeah.
know some good. I know
Yeah.
some
Those days are
girlfriends
over for me.
that
hold
cheat.
on. Chella scratching her head. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Chella. What you
she
doing?
gonna scratch her head.
You see it, Jane? She started scratching.
No,
She
I'm
start rubbing
my head
her head.
really itches. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying
No,
women
but this
do
is how
cheat.
you
I've seen it.
was. When I
You
said
gotta be
about women
like,
cheating, you was like,
No, no, listen, at the end of the day, naturally women cheat better because we by nature are a lot more
agreed.
meticulous in everything that we do. Women are very exact, women are detailed, women are smarter, they move faster. So just by nature alone, we are going to be better at it because we
I,
don't
I
want to get caught. That's
I
just
I
agree.
just think that more this might sound stupid a little bit, but I just think
Hey,
from what like I
hey,
said from my experience, the older the guy is, the better he cheat. That's number one.
Oh Lord.
And the more no, I'm dead serious because like I
I love
said,
old
I
guys,
No.
dealt
girl.
like my first
That's my
my
market right there.
first boyfriend was older, which is my son's father, right? And we was literally for like 6 years, 7 years. It was never nothing brought to the table. Never. There was no someone talk to him, someone this until like literally the last year of our relationship, and that's why we kind of broke up or whatever. Me thinking it was something on the other side of the rainbow, but never
Hmm.
over there.
I'm sorry.
It was literally the last year that I kind of saw some stuff, and I'm like, bruh, how the fuck long this? You get what I'm saying? Because I never, and even if he did cheated on me, I never felt it. Versus dealing with someone younger,
Hmm.
like it's like they won't answer the phone. Do you know what I'm saying? Or they won't come home, or they will come home late, or they will
Here go
like I
James.
don't know. Older to me, I'm just saying, like I said, my experience. I just think older men cheat better than younger men, and I think the more financial stable they are, they cheat better too.
Okay, Scott, how do you feel?
As far as do women cheat?
I was going to ask James, but he dropped out again. What is your perspective on everything?
As far as the women cheating?
Mhm. Well, who cheats better?
Oh, I don't know who cheats better, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's us, you know. But I don't. But see, women, I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for all the women, but I don't really think men just cheat to cheat. They
Right,
don't
women
cheat
do
to
it for a
cheat.
purpose. They're
Yeah,
not
you
just
know,
doing it because
we
it's
do
raining
everything for
outside.
a purpose, though. Just
Like
to be honest.
men cheat
And
because
that's
it's
Majority
raining.
of the
that's
women don't do
exactly
it for
why
purpose.
women are better at it
I mean,
because
majority of the
they're
women do it for
doing
purpose.
everything in their power to nurture and protect that relationship. So
Right.
they're going to do their best to keep it under wraps because
Right.
their feelings are involved.
Right.
Agreed.
That's precisely why I said women are better.
Okay, you
Absolutely.
guys. So
Okay,
I have
okay.
something else I want to ask you guys. Is poly meant more for men?
Polygamy.
Yeah, where's James
Okay.
at?
He's right
He
there.
may be having
Somebody
network
dropped off.
issues.
Yeah. So what do you guys feel about that? What's your perspective?
I'm all for it. Let's go. Not with the men though. I'm good on that. I mean, you
Oh,
know
the
my
women.
lifestyle. Yeah, like
That's
let me
dope.
get two wives, and it ain't about sex. It's about building. So that's what people get it
Right.
mixed
I
up
think.
at. Everybody think
Yeah.
it's about they want to sleep with each other. No, when
James
you're in a
keep
poly
falling off.
relationship, it's about about building an extended family.
So how do you guys feel about when you're seeing a lot of people? It's different men being online and they're in different poly relationships, having 4 or 5 different wives, and they're saying they're building.
I mean, it's a culture thing actually
If it works
in
for
some
them, yeah.
countries. We can't really.
It doesn't work for me though, but if
Yeah,
it works
not
for
for me
Yeah,
them,
neither.
Yeah, it doesn't work for
It
me.
might be good for somebody else, but not for me.
yeah.
I,
But poly
I'm
shouldn't
not
be
built
gender
for it.
based though. Poly is like it's family. It's supposed to be for family
Supposed to be.
units, you know, cultivating your community and things like that, you know.
right.
But
I mean, there's a
we've
serious,
Americanized it so
level
much,
of
and
submission that comes with
right,
that lifestyle.
It does. It
Have
is,
to be
and maturity.
yeah,
completely open
Hmm.
to playing second, third, fourth, or even fifth,
Yeah,
because
I just seen a guy had 5 wives.
there is a pecking order in place with that lifestyle.
It
right.
is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I personally I personally couldn't do it.
Yeah, me
However,
neither.
I do know that, people are who they are by design. Some people are open to sharing because they see the long haul is got some light at the end, whatever. But,
She said
shouts to
whatever.
them. Yeah, word like that. I ain't gonna lie. That's me. I ain't disrespecting their culture, but because I've watched Big Love in the past, and you get
Hmm.
a little bit of a taste on how they operate and why they choose to share these opportunities, and they're okay with it because sometimes people feel like they find all of what they want in that one person, and then
Right.
Yeah.
multiple people feel that way. So now this person has become kind of like a staple in the
Right.
situation, and as long as they're able to multitask and everyone's content, then I guess the only people that matter are the people involved.
That's true. I
Yes,
agree with
I
you.
agree.
I
What
know I'm
about
working on
you?
it being so unbiased. I swear to God.
Oh no, I agree with you. It's not for me, but it might be for somebody else. And with me, I'm really big on letting people do what makes them happy, and if that's what make
Right.
them happy, you know. And everybody perspective, I appreciate everybody perspective. I have another question, you guys, that was sent to me, uh, anonymous. Do you guys agree with the first date if you want to have like I'm only in town one night only, or is it best if you met someone to wait 90 days? Does it matter?
90 days to go on a date?
No, no, no. In
No,
regards
90
to
days
being intimate with them.
to be intimate.
Oh,
Well,
I thought you
sexual.
said date. That's why I'm like, oh, okay.
She's not
Where
on the first date.
yeah, the first date. You're dating someone. Well, you just met someone. So and
You
you
saying
guys hit it off.
is it okay to have sex on the first date, or
Or
is it
should you wait?
preferable?
Would you wait 90 days to get to know them, even though you like them so
Honestly,
much?
I think that again, this all is based on the person. I think that, honestly, when it comes to age and experience, some people just want to get it out the way. I don't
Yes.
got time for bad sex. I'm not gonna hold you. I do not have time for bad sex. and I'm not going to talk to you for
That
3 months
was
to
one of
fall
my
in love,
questions. That was a
all to
question of
find
mine.
out
Girl, you
that
wait
you're
90
so
days, girl. He don't even
unsatisfactory
get
in the
hard.
bedroom. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip past go and collect 200 because I don't got time to waste. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my take on it.
That's right.
Okay, what about you, Sage? What's you gonna wait one day or you gonna wait 30 days, 90 days? What does it matter to you?
Listen, before I got jolted into this lifestyle that I'm in now, it was like whatever I wanted to do, who gives a damn? But right now, the way that I see that people's traumas can jump on other people's body,
Yes.
I'm with now, baby. Let me tell you what my thing is. And people laugh at Steve Harvey. I give you 100 damn days of my life, just 100. If you mess up 3 times out of that 100, at the
You're
end of that
gone.
100, I am telling you that this can go no further because time is an illusion. I ain't got time to waste. I
You can't
promise you.
bring that time back. I agree with you.
Okay.
Like
And so
then the
when I
younger
was
me,
younger,
I was like that. The
when I
younger
was
me was
younger,
on
I
Chella.
was
I
like,
was
I
just like,
didn't
you know what, I'm gonna
care.
do what I want.
Yeah, when I was
But
younger, I
but
didn't
now
care.
since I'm more with the soul searching and I'm understanding about soul ties, I'm very very serious. I I don't even do 90 days. Being honest to you, Angie, I can't even get. That's too long to me. That's too long. And hear me
I can't.
out, because this is the thing. Within 30 to 45 days, I know like what's going on. So I
Mhm.
gotta see, and then okay, like you know what? If this is where it's gonna go at, I'm gonna know. I could do maybe like close to 90 days. It doesn't take that long to know what somebody is gonna do because I'm
Right.
not gonna go. And hear me out. So I want y'all to understand. Listen, really, what I'm saying. I'm gonna ask all the right questions, and I'm gonna watch people actions.
Right.
People can say certain things. If the actions does not meet what they're saying, I already know this is going to be in a friend zone. So we're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with like close to 9 days. Like I think really you can give somebody maybe like 70 days, 75 days to see what this person is doing because
I'm giving you 30 days for sex. I want to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the situation, what you doing. You know who I work for real, right? You know who I work for.
but see
Okay.
that's
I don't
why
want
I
to see
said 70
nobody at my
days.
office. I don't want to see
That
nobody. I
no,
don't
I
want to
know
be
where you
counting you
work
at
at,
any
and
type
that's
of
why I
way.
said like 70 days for me. I don't need to like I don't need the whole 9 days, but I'm gonna protect myself. You gotta protect yourself anyway. Some
Right.
Yeah.
people, is I think is important, but you gotta be careful. I don't want to do the one day. I'm against the one
It's
day because people
it's
crazy.
it's right. It's and what if y'all poo
No,
poo
it don't
good? What
gotta
if
be
y'all
one
don't good
day,
and they
but
want to chop
shit.
y'all up?
It
Shit.
don't gotta be one
Well,
day.
you know, I dated somebody for 8 months and we weren't intimate, so
Right.
it does. I don't have a date. I don't have a time frame
Yeah.
That's why I
uh,
said in
I
regards to you
lie.
meeting
If I
and
someone,
talk
you'll
to
to be
know.
somebody
honest,
for
even
eight
though
months,
we
you are
weren't we
my
weren't
friend. I'm
intimate, we
not
weren't
fucking
intimate for
like.
eight
Tell them
months.
say after 8 months. But listen,
If I talk to you for 8 months, you are just my friend.
I
I
mean,
am
he was.
not
That's
gonna
it.
treat you
I
like
mean,
shit.
well,
honestly,
well,
that was
hold on, you
like the
guys.
one
In
of
her
my best
defense, it
relationships.
depends on where you at because, like, she's abstinent. I'm celibate. So when me being celibate, I get it because, and I'm not doing it to be in a relationship. I'm just doing it for self control and just power and energy. It's not about me being celibate and waiting on someone to come. So I understand what Sky was saying in regards to 8 months. It wasn't. She was just basically trying to see.
I
So I
wasn't
guess
trying to
that's
see
more her.
anything. We were dating. I
You
mean,
guys was dating.
we had many opportunities. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I say I'm abstinent, I'm abstinent. It doesn't mean like
Also,
I'm
but you was
holding off
okay.
on
But
sex.
see,
Like
but
it's.
that's
Oh, you see,
different.
but I
Long as
didn't
he's
know you were
okay.
practicing
I'm sorry.
abstinence. So
I can't
that's
No,
remember
I
now.
why
said
I
that's
questioned
good.
it.
That
I didn't
makes
know.
sense because I have my friend now, and I'm celibate, and it's been over a year, but we're friends. Like he still do whatever, but I guess you call it dating. I really don't care. I'm at the age now. I really don't care because I'm not doing anything else I want to. But I'm
Right.
celibate. I've
Right.
been celibate for 3 years, so it just depends on what's good for someone else. But I thought you were saying y'all was like exclusive dating. Are y'all exclusive?
No, I mean we were
Oh,
dating. We're not together now. We were dating, like going, like doing trips, going to dates. Like he'd send gifts to the house. He like we do shopping and things like that. Like dating, but we weren't exclusive.
exclusive.
I mean,
So the
I let
question is,
that be
so what about
known
if you
though.
exclusive? If you was exclusive with him, would you need one day or would you need the 30 days or the 90 days? That was the question, 90 days.
Right. So if I get exclusive with someone, that means we already been together over 90 days anyway. Because I'm not going to
Right.
get exclusive with you before then anyway, because you don't know that person within 90 days.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have sex with anybody anyway until we are exclusive, and we wouldn't be exclusive before then. So good luck hanging on, buddy.
Right.
You know, but because I'm dating differently, you know, I want to ring by spring. You know, I say that all
Oh,
the
so
time.
you're
Like,
dating for a
so I'm
purpose,
dating
like you
for
know what you
marriage.
want.
So I'm not dating for
Y'all
a
are.
fling. I'm not dating to see what the sex is like. I'm dating to see what your soul is like. I'm dating to see, can you
Right.
provide for me? I'm dating to see, are you a good father? Are you a good person? What your character is like? You know what I mean?
Right.
We
That's
can work
good. You're
on the
taking
sex.
accountability.
We
You're
can spice up
listening.
the sex life. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I think that
sex
solely
is a little
depends
bit
on your search. I think that
right. So I'm not searching. I tell
yeah, the
people that all the
search
time. When guys ask me what I'm looking for, I never say I'm not looking for anything. I'm preparing myself to be found because it's true.
That's the best
I'm
thing
not
to
looking.
say.
I'm really preparing myself to be found. And so like when he comes along, we be like, "What you looking
You'll
for?"
know.
I'm not
You
looking for
should
anything.
know.
I'm the one you're supposed to be looking for.
I mean, the approach is what matters most. I think
Right.
some people step into things and automatically expect compatibility.
Right.
I think some people step into it looking for more of a soulmate. Some people step into it expecting to just have a good time. Like it varies from person to person. But you know,
Right.
honestly, I mean, I'm not because I'm so like disconnected from the relationship concepts because I just don't, you know, here we go with the logic again. Like I'm like, yo, man, if abstaining is what brings peace to the situation, abstain away. But honestly, for a person like me, I'm a little bit more sexual with stuff. So I mean, I need to figure out if I can be happy there before I move forward to anything
That
else.
was one of my questions, you guys. I wanted to say this to you. Quick question. Is okay, why is it a focus always on a man's size? And
Oh,
men, this is for James. Does it matter the vajayjay size? Let's keep it tight, you guys. I'm ready. Go ahead.
The vajayjay,
Miami, you like you got
the
something to say,
vajayjay ain't
Miami.
got no size because the vajayjay can put a whole fist in there, so we ain't really got no size for them to be
It's a
complaining
muscle.
about.
That's
Okay,
why I said keep it tight. You heard me say keep it tight, right?
Yes.
okay.
I
So
said keep it tight. So let me say the question. The question was, why do women always focus on a man's size? And James, does the size of the JJ matter? Keep it tight now. He's not even here, so he can't even answer the
He
question.
said he can't hear us. He in the chat, but I think he
Okay.
got to hit refresh.
well, size matters to women who enjoy.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, good.
All right, James.
Okay, go ahead, Scott. Oh, who was talking? Was it who was just talking?
I was saying
Chella.
Okay, go ahead, Chella, about size.
size matters to, I guess, I mean, I can't even say to those that are more sexual because you have very sexual people that don't like a really big penis. Then you got some that are really sexual and like a small penis. So it varies. But I think the ones that like, say, for instance, a bigger dick, those people are super particular and they know that that element is a strong point in a relationship. And if that is not intact, the rest of the relationship can't even be respected. And it's unfortunate that it's like that, but it's the truth.
Yeah,
And
for those
one of those,
women. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, a little incy wincy is gonna be fine with me. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. But
I like the transparency. Speak on it, baby. Speak on it.
no, I'm
Keep it
dead
real.
serious. But I'm just saying, like,
You
I
want something
haven't.
nice. You want something in between. Something. It needs to make sense to you, basically.
Little girth.
The girth is the problem. The girth is where it needs to be. It need to be strong there. You know what I'm saying? Long as he got some power there, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so all ladies agree that size does like matter. We already know Cello likes it. Size matter.
That was
I'm not.
my 8 month. That was the
I'm
8 month guy. Like the 8 month guy I was telling you guys, we were never
Uh-huh.
intimate. Like his pecker was extremely small, you guys. I
Oh,
was
bless his heart.
Oh, I remember that conversation.
so that was another reason why I was like, I don't even think I want to waste the body on this.
No, I'm with you. What
Yeah.
about you, Sage?
Who?
The size matter. The size matter.
This, first of all, I don't do nothing that's made from China. So
Bless it.
I can't even answer this
Thank
question
you.
for you. Move on.
Okay, James. So the JJ, does it matter? Does it have to keep it tight? Is it an
Yeah,
issue?
yeah, it's an issue. It has to be tight. If it ain't no walls, ain't no feeling. You feel like you just fall up in there.
What does it feel like?
It ain't no
Yeah,
feeling.
but who's supposed to be?
I ain't really dealt with nobody that had.
I don't even think anybody in his existence.
So
is
wait.
like
So wait. Because I don't even know what to ask right now.
Go ahead. Listen,
I asked,
we're all adults. Ask your question.
whose fault?
No, I'm trying to figure out how to ask because you said like
Oh,
so.
keep it respectful. Yeah. But
So
you gotta go ahead.
it's really like no, like you just slide, like you would. Like I'm just saying because it's a we have children and actually when you breastfeed,
Feed.
yeah, the uterus actually tightens, right? That's one of the reasons why I did it. But so like have you ever experienced that? Like just no walls?
Yeah, what
Nah,
is it like? Is it like that, James?
I haven't experienced nothing like that before. But I have partners that told me about that shit. They like that
Oh
shit.
wow.
Doesn't-
So what is like you in the ocean but you just sinking?
And they said it ain't no feeling. It said it ain't no feeling. Like you can't.
But I don't think that's like, but that doesn't come. I don't think that. I mean, that's just natural, right? Like that's
What's
just the way
natural?
that's just the way that they
No.
are built. That's what I'm saying.
So
Like, it's
that's
not no
so. What you
cause
telling
for
me
it.
is the walls is how y'all built. They don't get they don't get expanded by too
Oh no,
much.
I got my walls. I keep it tight.
No, that's what I mean. Okay, like prime example. Some women have chitlins or roast beef. That's what they call it, right?
You talking about them lips? No, that be there.
Yeah.
No, niggas don't like
That,
them big
but
ass
what I'm
lips.
saying is that it's not no real cause for that. That's just how it grow over time, I guess.
You can't get it clipped.
What, James?
I mean, yeah, they can get stuff
They're
done.
doing it now,
That's
yeah.
it, but I'm just saying
Yeah, they
it's not
doing it
like,
now.
oh, it's like that because she did not or she did do this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
And
it's just
and
natural. It's
is
just
it
natural.
and is it that same?
Did they surgery to get their dick bigger? So it's an even playing field.
Nah, I don't believe
Right.
in that.
Oh God.
Men are doing that right now. It's a lot of men doing that right now.
Are
That
getting
shit
fillers in
crazy.
this stuff.
That shit crazy. Nah,
What you
but
saying,
Getting fillers
Miami?
in
Want
there.
them intact, right? You want them fixed? That dick better be worth it. All that work.
he said it better be worth it.
That dick better be worth it.
Worth it for what?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't hear the
James,
phone
wake
was
up,
breaking up.
James. Wake up,
Nah, the
James.
phone was breaking up. I didn't really hear what you said.
I was saying that you're saying that you can't deal with a girl with a hanging vagina. Size matters.
Yeah, that
Right.
hanging
But it
lips.
equally
That's
matters
ugly.
to us women too. It
You said
equally
what?
matters to us women. So if a man come to us, listen, if you want to address how a vagina looks, we're going to address the size of that dick.
That's
Right.
fine. I'm just telling you, niggas don't like hanging big elephant lips that you can tie up like a knot.
And we don't like pinky finger dicks.
I understand that, yeah. As y'all should.
Well, on that note, you guys.
Okay, you guys.
Next
So
question was.
there's the next
Lord
question
have
is
mercy.
okay.
Not the
So
hanging lips, Lord.
let me show this clip, you guys, right quick. It's a video. Let me get you guys perspective on this video. Give me one moment. This is from at Visionary Entertainment. This is a clip that I got.
You deal with a woman, she got to match your rhythm. So if you call a woman at 4 o'clock in the morning, you tell her, say, baby, I got an idea, and she say, nigga, I'm asleep. She don't match your rhythm. You know, anytime a woman ain't down with you, let her go. You know what I'm saying? Because if she ain't with you, then that means she ain't part of your destiny.
All right. What's everybody's perspective on this video?
Nigga, I'm sleep. So you know I'm slam. No, I ain't gonna lie. He right because like I said, I mean, I guess because yeah, he right because like I said, my ex, it didn't matter what time he had called, and maybe I don't know, maybe I was too available. But I think I'm like that with anybody that I'm with, not even just my ex, but like people that I'm really locked in. Like I don't know, like I said, I just love being there for people. Like that's
Yeah.
always been a pet
You're
peeve
a
of mine.
giver. That yeah.
Yeah, I just always so no, don't
But
get me wrong. I do miss some calls. I have since
that's what
I've gotten
she
older. Let me be honest. Since I have gotten older, I have missed a lot of calls. I have been missing calls lately. I have. But at one point in time, like how he said in a relationship, like, you know, if I talk to, you know, whoever I'm with and just say they out at the club or wherever they might be, when I know they're not home, it's like I would sleep light just in case they do call.
Yeah, that's
I
how
don't
I
know.
Understood.
be.
Until I get the call, like, hey, I'm in a house, or you know, or hey, you know, not how I say they come in, you know, come into my house, or even if I'm at even or even if I'm at their house in
Mm-hmm.
it and they're not home yet, I still just sleep like, you know what I mean? However it go, just so that if it is a call, regardless if it's good or bad, I
Mm-hmm.
won't miss the call.
Yeah,
And if
that's
you
how
do
I
want to
am
talk at
too.
4 o'clock in the morning, I ain't gonna lie, I am a person that I would get up. I'll probably be mad as shit at you, but I'll be up and I'll be like, it obviously got to be important. Obviously, what's on your mind. I'm going to listen because simple fact is that I wouldn't want you to share with no one else, if that makes sense.
Right, right. All right, this is
Because
what about everybody else? Because I know time is getting close and we gotta play your music video and I got a couple other questions. How do everybody else feel about the video? What's your perspective?
I do feel like that's how I am too. Like if I'm not with you, like say you out somewhere and I told you to call me when you get back, I do sleep light and stuff like that. I just want to make sure you safe and you straight for real. And like I said, if you
right,
call me, I want to
exactly.
be there to answer the phone if it's important. But I ain't finna wake up and have a full conversation with your ass before 4 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning though.
no.
I'm gonna answer though.
What about you, Chella?
I didn't get to see the video. It didn't show up on my screen.
It did.
Oh,
It's
It
on the
showed up
main
on mine,
screen.
but I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, let
so a
me.
guy basically said that if a
I'm gonna play it right
woman,
quick so she can see it. Chella, here it go
okay,
again.
You deal with a woman, she got to match your rhythm. So if you call a woman at 4 o'clock in the morning, you tell her, say, baby, I got an idea, and she say, nigga, I'm asleep.
Nothing's coming up on mine.
She don't match your rhythm.
That is so weird because it's on the
That's
main screen. Does
It come up,
everybody
but
else
I can
see
hear
it?
y'all. I
Yeah, I
can't hear the
seen it.
video.
I see it.
just
Sage, did you see it?
I can see it, but I can barely hear it.
Yeah.
I have to really tune
Like
in.
get close to
Like
it.
I hear y'all. Like if y'all mute, I probably can hear him.
So it's just a but Mammy, go ahead. You can run it because I heard you was
So
muted. You
the
can run it.
guy basically just said that it's called matching your rhythm. If you call a woman, say you call a woman 4 o'clock in the morning, you're like, hey, I got an idea, babe. I really need to talk about this. And if she's not down to listen or talk about it, obviously she's not for your rhythm. And if she's not for
Right.
your rhythm, she's not for your destiny or your past. I mean,
Oh, bless his
or your
heart.
past.
and who the
What's
hell
wrong with
came
him? Who
up?
goes for that type of stuff? Like I don't even answer
That's
my phone
so
past 10 o'clock.
trolling. That is, let me tell you something. If that is not the illest fucking form of manipulation I ever heard in my
Real
life,
talk,
like,
it
Yeah,
is.
that's
Yeah,
when the manipulation shit going.
yeah.
the
It's so
fuck out of that.
narcissistic.
They grab it ass line. First of all, let me
What?
I ain't gonna lie, that's some manipulation shit. Right?
I
Just
don't
because
even
you didn't
sleep
answer
with
the
my
hey,
phone
phone.
in
it's
the same
4
room
o'clock in the morning
sometimes.
and I'm in the world of gainful employment, motherfucker. I'm not answering the phone.
At
Okay?
4 o'clock
Was
in
You'll
the
that
be
what that
morning.
all
was?
right. That idea will stay right where the fuck it's at. You'll talk about it with me in the morning. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Okay, so James and Chella say your significant other is not calling you 4 o'clock in the morning. You ain't gonna answer, like, cause that's some manipulation stuff.
No, you don't
I don't
have
know.
to
I didn't
answer.
say
It
that's
ain't.
not what I said. That's not what I said. Say
In
it
the
right.
context that the man
I
used it.
said that
Your phone.
if
Okay,
a
go ahead. You talking? Go ahead, talk by yourself. Go ahead.
I said, I was saying that if a person uses that tactic to judge whether or not that person is a life partner, then that person that is doing that is employing manipulation. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. That means
Okay.
that the person is selfish and narcissistic and wants everyone to feel for them. Because if you had any type of understanding, you realize it is 4 in the morning.
I
I'm
Okay.
I'm about to die.
Okay,
Yeah,
so man, okay, so Sage, how do you feel?
my phone may down, y'all.
Hello, Sage.
What? Don't call me.
Okay, okay.
Don't call me 4 o'clock in the morning for about a damn idea that you can turn over right on your notepad and call me in a decent times. Just like Chella said, I'm in gainful employment. Don't call me at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I love you, but
It's
you're
a
not
game.
gonna manipulate me into,
That's a
oh
game.
yeah, I need to answer the phone. Now if you in trouble, because my phone on not disturb, could call me twice.
Hmm.
I will come and check you out. I'll rhythm with you like that if you in trouble. But just over an idea, write that shit down on a notepad and then get with me in the morning.
So
Only
this is my
those person-
perspective. This is my
the
perspective
person
because I let
Ooh,
everybody
y'all
give
some
their
tough ass
perspective.
women,
This
y'all.
is my perspective. I agree with Chella and Sage a certain amount and with James, but I'm kind of more on Miami's side. And this is me. If I'm in a relationship with someone and we're maybe different houses or whatever, but we're in an exclusive relationship, my phone is like 4 o'clock in the morning. We You're not gonna have a conversation with me. We're not fucking gonna have a conversation. But I want to make sure you're okay. If you're
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
whatever your idea, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna answer the phone. If I missed a call, I call you back. And I'm gonna say, listen, is everything okay? Oh, I got an idea. Hold it, text it to me. Let's talk about it tomorrow because I got work in the morning. But I'm not gonna
Agreed.
have that conversation right then. But I will answer if I hear the call, and if I don't, and I wake up and I see the missed call, I will call back and say, well, babe, what's going on? Oh, I got an idea. Well, save it after work or save it because I got to go to work in the morning. The only reason I answered was to make sure you was on the side of the road and you're okay. So I will answer, but I'm not having a freaking conversation.
So let
Right.
me ask
That
you,
makes sense.
what
Makes
person?
sense. That makes sense. We're saying it in the same token. We are saying it in the same token, but we're not just saying that you just call us just because. Now, if it's
Yeah,
an emergency, we're gonna feel that though. If you in tune with your mate, you're gonna feel that there's something wrong.
yeah.
I promise you, you will. You're not just gonna wake up and be like, oh hey babe, I got an idea. Okay, like you said. Listen, write it down and we're gonna talk about it in the
Yeah, I'm gonna
morning.
say text it to me, and the reason why, like with my phone, I'm different. If I care about you, even with my kids, or if it's my best friend or my bestie or close friend of mine, or even my significant other, somebody call me at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna answer. If it's the person that I know, like somebody that I'm close to, or my significant other, I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna say, listen, are you okay? If you got an idea, well, you need to text that to me because I got work in the morning, or I call you when I wake up. I'm
I'm
not
an
gonna have a
early
conversation 4 o'clock in the morning, but I will make sure a person is okay.
Yeah.
as of now, I never really sleep anyway because it's so weird because it's like depending on what job I'm coming from, sometimes I get in at 3 just to get back up. I try to start my day honestly around about 4:30 normally.
Oh,
I go,
okay.
'cause I go to work at like 5:30.
Oh,
So
that's different. Yeah.
but it depends because sometimes so my corporate job I don't have to go. I could pick my own timing, but I try to get into this consistency of being
Up.
billionaire status. So I like to try to start my day as early as possible, right? But realistically, I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I said I don't know that right that first of all, if I'm with you and I'm fucking you like you my man, I don't know. It's just that I don't want you to go to no other bitch and talk to.
Well, you
So
don't. I want to say this, Miami. If you have to feel like that, and he in
I'm
a
not saying
significant.
let's
No, no, no. I just want to
that's the
say.
only reason why I would do it because at the end of the day, I'm just saying I'm weird like that.
Yeah, but that
I
just
am.
shows
I
that
am.
baby, you have an
Yeah,
issue.
that's not healthy though. See, something
Con-
like that is not healthy because you
You're not
should be able to
No,
answer
I'm
the
not
phone.
saying. Hold on, listen.
that's
Hold on. Wait. Let me
Okay.
finish real quick. I'm not
Okay.
saying now what he's saying. I'm not saying if my partner do be like, oh no, I don't want to talk. I'm gonna say, oh, you're not worth this and this, that, and the third. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that or whatever the case
Right.
may be. I'm not, and y'all not wrong for how y'all feel. Personally,
Right.
me, I want to be there because I want to be.
I respect
Obviously,
that.
if you had, this is how I'm thinking, and this is how I feel. And like I said, if you called me out of all people, because you could have called your best friend, you could have called your man James, you could have called your mom, you could have called whoever. You called me. Obviously, it was a special moment. You probably felt the type of way. You probably really thought about it. I'm gonna finish your moment proudly. I'm not gonna be the damper in your moment. That's just me. That's just
Okay.
me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna doze off, but I'm act like I'm listening.
So I,
And I'm gonna say, yeah,
I
that's
think
so
right,
that
so
baby.
this is what I want to say.
what if a
If you
person has
got a hold
insomnia?
on, Chella,
What if
let
a
me say
person
something right quick, Chella.
has
If you got a significant other, this is my thing. If a significant other know you have work in the morning and he's gonna feel a certain way because you saying you can't talk, then that right there is narcissism. I feel like
Holly, you
that's
said what happened?
narcissism.
Sorry,
On
my bad. I was reading some comments. What you
Okay.
say?
I feel like if a significant other is gonna say, "Oh no, our energy is not matching," because you can't listen to my idea, I think both people have to be mindful. I do feel like that's narcissism because if you listen, if my significant other calls me 4 o'clock in the morning with an idea, but he knows I got work, he should respect the fact that, babe, okay, I'm gonna text it to you and we'll talk later. But if he's gonna say, "Oh no, I don't even want to talk to this person no more," because you're not matching my energy, well then you're acting like a spoiled brat and immature because you know I gotta be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's narcissism right there. That's a
and that's
control
what I'm trying to
to
say?
me.
What if the person has sleeping issues? What if a person works 12 and 14-hour shifts? It's not
Yeah.
fair to put them in that position, is what I'm saying. To sit there and
I
put
just
that
feel like it should
unnecessary.
be some type of. I don't. I just think it should be some type of compromise. My personal opinion. That's just me. Like I said, I could
Listen,
be.
I'm
My
honest
feelings
with
are my
you.
feelings. Y'all,
I'm a
everybody's entitled.
Exactly.
I
And
think
that's why
everybody's
it's called
feelings are
perspective.
valid.
You're okay. Voice your opinion. We do everything
Yeah, that's what I said. I
respectful.
think everybody's feelings are valid. I don't think no one on this scenario is wrong. Like now, I agree. Like I said, with Sage, I mean with Blue and Chella, for sure. If a person for that one incident is going to try to tell you that you're not worthy of a relationship, 100%. I'm definitely with y'all on that,
Okay.
100%. But like I said, for me, I just felt like for a person in that wee hours of the night, I don't know. I just know. I just know. I done been fucked up
I don't
before.
think that you should do away with their feelings, but I think with compromise, you
Yeah.
have to come with consideration.
Yeah. And if
In
he
order,
has consideration, he's gonna
you
understand to
have
text
you
you.
have to be okay with compromising, but you shouldn't be forced to compromise
No,
because
not
the
forced.
structure of
Yeah,
the
it should be a
relationship.
compromising on both sides. It should be a compromising on both sides. But like I said, if I'm willing, like I said, I don't know how tired I am. I don't know how my day was. Like you said, it could have been a 12-hour day, or I could have just got home and I probably wouldn't want to feel like it. But I'm just saying,
Right.
on a natural instinct, it could be honestly, it could be Faith that called me. I have built a very close bond with Faith, a very close bond.
And that's
It
why
could
I
be
said
Faith
that I'm
that
gonna
called.
answer. Like it depends on
It
like
could
if
be
it's
Faith, but I'm just saying, it could be you that really called me
Right,
and
but
say,
are we referring
"Girl, I
to a
just
man or a
this."
woman?
It could be something so small as in you safe, but a situation just happened with an argument. I'm gonna listen. I don't know. I'm just gonna be there.
No,
I
but
just
I,
feel
but I
so.
want this what
If
I
you
this
pick
what I
me,
want to
I'm
give
gonna be
my
there.
advice, Miami. This is what I say. Like, remember I said like I'm gonna make sure you're okay. Like
Right.
if Chella calls me at 4 o'clock in the morning, if Blue calls me 4 o'clock in the morning, or you call me and I hear my phone ring, if we have that type relationship, I'm
Yeah.
gonna, and if it's my significant other, I got work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, if I hear my phone ring, I'm gonna answer this because I'm like you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
answer, but I'm not gonna have a conversation. And I feel like it works on both sides, where both people need to have be mindful. Okay, I'm sorry. I was just something just happened. This is what happened. Where I talk to you tomorrow or text me an idea. Now, if something just happened to
No,
me,
no, no. But wait, I'm confused because you said this was in reference to a relationship.
no, because she made it as a friend, so that's why I'm letting her
Yeah,
know.
I
Like,
will answer for my friends. Of
yeah, yeah,
course, I'm
yeah,
answering
but
for
let
my
me
friends. But
finish
I
so
just
no
don't know
one
why my
get
boyfriend.
confused about it. But
Yeah,
She
that's
said, "I
still,
don't know
even
about my
even if it's
boyfriend."
no, but
all right.
even
Don't fucking call me at that fucking time of the
yeah,
night.
like
What the hell is wrong with
if you calling me
my
4 o'clock in
friend
the
could be
morning,
telling me
Mammy,
some shit
I'm
and
gonna make
can't.
sure you're okay. But if something happened to you, I'm gonna be like, Mammy, I know something. I'm so. Are you okay? Are you home? If you tell me you home, you're now on the side of the road. You're now on the side of the road. Can we talk when I get to work or when I take my break? Cause I gotta get up in the morning. I'm gonna answer the phone and make sure you're okay. Even if it's my significant other, he has an idea. I'm gonna say, are you okay? Or I got an idea. Well, text that to me because I need to go to sleep. I just answered the phone to make sure you wasn't on the side of the road. I'm gonna make sure you're not on the side of the road. But if you just want to have a conversation with me, we're not fucking talking 4 o'clock in the morning. It's
Just
especially when
come
I
on
got
in
work in the
talking.
morning. But I'm gonna answer your call.
I'm
Right.
talking, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm talking, y'all. I be like, let it out, baby. Let it out. Mama
Now,
want to
don't get me
hear.
wrong. I have done that. I have done that where somebody called me and they was crying, and I'm just like, you know what? I'd be there for that person
Right.
because I'm that type person. But after
But
listening
not
to
no
him,
motherfucking how we gonna open up a coffee shop and donut shop. I get it.
yeah, but not about nothing minute, mediocre, nothing like that. Don't call me 4 o'clock in the morning because you want me to look at a shirt that you seen online or some bullshit like that. No, 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 no. I want to make sure you're not on the side of the road. Nothing happened. After that, no, we hanging up. So, all right. Give me 1 minute. I need to go to a quick and then I'm gonna play Miami's music video, a premiere for music video, Faded. I think you guys are gonna like this music video. All right, you see that was a quick commercial. So this is the world premiere of Miami Mills
Thank
recording
you.
artist, Faded. I gotta play it right quick because we're almost at closing time. Give me 1 second, you guys. What's up, Miami? Here's your music video.
Thank you.
Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Keep hating, keep hating, keep hating, girlfriend. Keep hating, keep hating, keep hating, girlfriend. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Keep hating, keep hating, keep hating, girlfriend. Keep hating, keep hating, keep hating, girlfriend. After all the shit I did, I take it on the chin. After all the shit I did, I take it on the chin. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Keep hating, keep hating, keep hating, girlfriend. Keep hating, keep hating, keep hating, girlfriend. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. Now these bitches is a curse, so they hate within. I want this to work, that's why I am still here. I'm fighting, been fighting my whole life, I'm tired of these tears. Dedicated, stay loyal whole time, how you put me through this. Tired of waiting, gotta leave, gotta get out of this shit.
Congratulations, Miami. How do
Thank
everybody feel about the
you.
music video?
That
You know,
look
I
good.
it
like
does
it.
not come up on my screen, unfortunately. I keep waiting. Nothing shows up on
Chella,
my screen.
I'm gonna hurt you.
No, I swear to God, I keep saying it. Nothing is showing up.
I
I didn't see the
know.
last video, and I didn't see the video you just put. That's why I was like, I can't see it.
I'm gonna send you the video, Chella. I'm gonna tag you with the video. You're gonna love the video. Blue, did you get to see the video?
I did. On both
You
my screens. I like it. It's nice.
okay? I like it
Thank
too.
you.
What about you, James? And I like the lyrics. I'm all about lyrics, so the lyrics it gives me chills.
Yeah, I like the little dough. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
It's on you. It's on YouTube. It's called Faded.
Ate it.
Yeah, Faded by Miami Mills. Or like I said, I'm gonna make sure I follow all y'all on social media. My
That's
name is the same way on social media, and you'll be able to see the clips on my page and link in the bio.
And
Yeah, I
I
want
send
to.
I tag everybody on her the IG on the video. But Chella, you're gonna like the video. I'm so mad you can't see it.
Nothing.
Are you on your phone?
Tap for sound, and that's it.
Oh wow, that's the first time that ever happened.
Yeah, nothing. I didn't see the last video you guys showed either.
That was just my quick commercial in the other video too. So did you get to see the quick commercial I had? You didn't get to see that
No,
neither? I'm
that,
so sorry.
but the screen that with everybody's box.
To all my new viewers, you are tuned in to Unfiltered with Faith Adorne. This is my segment, Unfiltered Spicy Topics, and we're sitting here talking about relationship, intimacy, sexual fantasy, bedroom toys, and we're going to talk about the tarot readings right now. Welcome to Witch Blue. Go ahead, it's your turn. Give us that information on the tarot reading right now, Blue.
Look, I'm up here watching the video still. But okay, so we all know that tarot reading is not something that you use as a blueprint of your life. Tarot reading is pretty much it's the most ancient thing in the whole wide world. People are skeptical about it, but you listen to prophets in church, so it's almost the same as that. It does not tell you your future. Spirit only tells you what you already know. It confirms your direction and where you need to go. My thing is Miami Mills. When you get in this business, baby, you're gonna need a spiritual guide to make sure you got the right people around you. Just FYI. I also do pendulum runes. I also do oracle readings as well. I don't do clients that come to me on a consistent basis because I'm not reading you. I'm now reading your anxiety or depression and everything else. I take very much of a pride in reading. I don't charge for my readings, and I want people to understand this. Is
Can't.
that if I ask you,
Yeah, she
yeah, you
can't.
can,
Some people do
but
though,
for you
You're not
but
can't
she's
because
supposed
doing
to.
people do.
she knows, she
Okay,
understands.
people do it, so you can do it. There's no rule that you can't.
You really supposed to
But
get a
for
love
your
offering.
for your power, for what spirit is giving you, you must say you can donate to me
Yeah,
whatever's
love
on your
offering.
heart. If that's $1, that's fine. I have now helped you because I believe and I know that I am a gifted healer. I've always been this since I was a child, right? So when I prepare myself to do these readings, I literally don't. I can't conversate with nobody on the phone. If I know that you booked a reading with me for my like when I'm getting off work, I can't have a conversation with somebody. To my girl, let me call you back. Let me call you back. I literally get undressed at the bathroom door. I meditate in the shower. I meditate in front of my altar, which is probably a room long full. You know what I'm saying? And I also, cleanse the air, and I have my query also meditate as well with me so that I get your
Hmm.
energy, and it's not a bad thing that people charge, but then it's not, you're not really, you're taking away from the power of your own gift is what you're
The
doing.
help is not really help anymore. It becomes a job.
Yeah.
And the thing
Absolutely.
about it is, my mother did that for many years before she passed away. I grew up well, my mother was Cuban and my father's Jamaican.
Santeria?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We are childs of Ochun. That's what we are.
I am a daughter of Oshun.
Hence the yellow.
Yes.
With that being said, it's a real religion. It
Right.
exists.
Hmm.
And the spirituality in it is stronger than probably any, because you have to keep this in mind. Although people scream, I don't believe in that. I believe in Catholicism, Christianity, Episcopal, whatever
Hmm.
you want to call it. Let me tell you something. Santeria was a religion that was practiced by our ancestors before any religion was ever introduced. It was the most common, natural, introduced religion to our ancestors. That's what
Oh,
we
y'all
knew.
talking religion? That's deep
You know
because
what I'm
it's
saying? They
crazy
knew
because
nothing else. That was before
Yeah, that's what they said. It
these
was.
colonizers came and stepped into our world and tried to restructure our beliefs. This is what our ancestors
And
practiced.
that is
and what
true.
All
you
day
said
long.
is again.
All day long. That's what they practice. And I don't
Can
knock
you
people that
repeat?
say
Can
that
you
they're
repeat what is it? The
Christians.
name of
Hold
the
on, hold on, Blue. Chella, she said, repeat that again. What do you? What's your religion? What do you believe in?
Well,
Santeria.
my mom practiced Santeria growing up because she was Cuban. She was
Santeria?
Cuban. My
Okay.
mother was African Cuban. So, with that being said, my mom spoke three languages. She didn't just speak Spanish. My mom spoke Creole, Spanish, and an African dialect. That is what the real tribes of Africa that have been transported to Cuba learned.
Right.
Santeria. I just want to remember that only because, like I said, I've been following the Bible. I believe in the Bible, and I
I'm not
always
discrediting anything
no, no,
that
no,
you
no. I
know.
know you're not
Just
discrediting it.
No,
I
she
just,
knows
I
you're
just
not.
love.
She know you're
No,
not.
no,
She
I
know you're
didn't. No,
not.
I didn't think you were discrediting it. Listen. I'm a open. I'm open. I love spirituality. Like I love it. I like
James.
learning. I love learning. So that's what I'm saying. When you said this, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. And I would never debate because I don't know. I ain't gonna
Right.
sit up and say, "Oh no, it's not." No, I'm just no because
No,
right
no,
now
no, no.
I'm
No,
following
we know you're not debating
two
with it. We know
Israelites.
you want to learn with it.
Yeah, I want to learn.
And I want to say this quick because I see
I
some
have
new
a
viewers
Jew. I have
coming
a
in.
Jew teacher that's what I mean. That's teaching me like true Israelite. So I'm just
And
gonna mention
Mammy,
that to him
Mammy,
because
give
he
me
knows
one
so much
second.
more.
I got some new viewers that I see that's coming in right now. I want to say this on my other page. What we're doing in regards to we have Witch Blue. She's a tarot card reader. We're not disqualifying no one's religion because I'm a Christian. I'm
Right.
a Christian. But one thing about me, and I've had people that get upset with me because they say that I like they don't feel they're not into that world like what the religion that Blue practices and what Chella grew up on. Me, I'm very open minded. I believe in everyone can have their own religion and believe in what they want. And I don't mind opening up the panel. So don't nobody get offended if this is not for you guys that's tuned in watching right now. Let everybody be free to speak their own religion. I'm a
Yeah.
Christian, so don't get within your feelings. But everybody that's on this panel is freedom of speech, and you can believe in whatever religion that you choose. Go ahead,
Mhm.
Chella.
So
Keep on.
Um, all I I mean, I can only speak off of what I know growing up in this religion. My dad didn't celebrate it, only my mom did. But what I will tell you is this, that a belief structure is strong at any point when you're talking about denominations. Um, However, this particular religion, Santeria, if
Santeria.
you notice,
Thank
more
you.
and more girls are cutting their hair off. They're
Yes, they
changing their
are.
tactics. Summer Walker, Sweetie. Let me tell you something. Sacrifice is something that's involved in pretty much everything that you do. Whether you're
Yeah.
drinking the blood of Christ or you sacrificing an animal to a saint, it's all equivalent. I can promise you that. And that's precisely why keeping an open mind when it comes to all religions is so important, because they are doing the same things just in a different form.
Different
All
forms. I agree.
And you said something early on, Chella, and I read that, and it made me kind of. I'm gonna be very transparent. It made me kind of question, like, should I? Am I on the wrong side in regards to being a Christian? Because it made me think. You said something in regards, because it's true. Our ancestors, that's what we believed in. That was the religion before Christianity.
colonizers came and restructured their beliefs.
Yeah. Ma'am, you
Right?
gotta look that up too. It's deep, Miami. When I
It
when
is, and
when
it's
So
someone
that's
gave
what
me
I
the
said.
information,
I'm sorry, I said Jew. My Hebrew teacher, like I said, me coming home, you know what I mean? Like I read more, of course, when I was locked up, and I grew up the traditional Christian, you know what I mean? But it always was my question always in the Bible was why they always says the Israelites, the Israelites, the Israelites, the Israelites, the Israelites. For me, and it's crazy because Kevin Gates song when he was speaking um Arabic in his song, I believe.
Mhm.
I was like, I want to learn because with me doing rap, I say, Christians is uh the Hebrew language. So I wanted to learn the Hebrew language. And I just was actually just sharing that, not even knowing that I was going to meet my Hebrew teacher and then starting to learn the actual dissect because he's Hebrew, starting to learn the actual dissect of the Bible. And like we study, I keep the Sabbath or try my best to keep. I'm not perfect, nowhere near perfect. But just
Right.
like how you say to cut your hair part, like we supposed to wrap our hair. We don't even supposed to cover our hair. Like so that's why I said when you were saying like it's so much so many things are
Way
so
deeper.
similar. So I'm always open, like I'm not against it because that might be a reason why I might be on here today just so that you can, what I mean, get that to me. That could possibly be. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely like I'm be honest, I never heard of it. So I'm so interested now.
My phone
And
died, y'all.
I
Sorry.
I'm
figured
definitely
that.
gonna check that out.
Yeah, look that up. I think that's Chella broke it down. Blue broke it down. Like, I
Yes.
just want to let my new followers know, like, let's not
Thank
be
you, ladies.
judgmental. Let's not be judgmental. Like everyone, we all have our own different religion. And look, we're all on one panel, and everybody's being respectful and not trying. You're not turning nobody into trying to push nobody to do
No,
it,
not
but
at
Oh,
all.
definitely
everybody
not.
have their own beliefs. But I will say, Mammy, when you get to reading it, it's a lot of times I be thinking about, like, should
Yeah.
I be over here? Because I think I might be on the wrong side, because when you, like, even like, with my cross, like, it's like, I don't know, like, I'm wondering, like, so that's why I said I enjoy listening to what Chella was saying, because I had someone educate me with that, and it made me kind of look at life a little bit different, but I haven't switched. I
I
haven't done it.
wasn't
I'm not sure.
trying to get. Listen, I'm not trying to alter any thought that you already have. However, I do have to
No,
be
sharing information
factual.
is amazing
Yeah,
Right,
sharing
for
I have
your
to be
belief.
information.
factual
And
in the
that's
information that I'm presenting. And however religion you've practiced or learned throughout your entire life, whatever your belief and connection is to the Lord,
mhm.
is whatever it is. Don't let
Yahweh.
this like negate you from whatever it is that you feel connected to. However,
Yeah,
you do
no.
have to keep in mind that that religion was created and introduced by the colonizers. It wasn't an existent religion in our world. If you date back in time to where our ancestors came from, they
Mammy,
did
when
not
you
practice.
get to reading it, you're gonna be stuck, because
No,
I
it's
was
crazy
stuck.
because what she's saying is has been said. What you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't ever want to repeat the wrong thing. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm listening to her. Because like I said, I'm going to talk to my teacher. I wish my teacher was on, because I'm on live right now. I was on live because he would probably be telling me what to say.
It would be a debate if your teacher was on. So that's right now would be a good time.
Right, because he would.
No, but I wouldn't debate. I wouldn't want to debate. No, I'm not.
No, not
I
you.
want to debate.
Not
Oh.
you.
No, not you. Your teacher. Some people
hold on to his beliefs, sweetheart.
Right.
Everything power to debate the highest point of religion. However, it all is also basically geographically.
Oh, so mammy, what they're saying is, you see how you're having a conversation with us, and it's like everybody's perspective. When you bring in someone like a teacher, like even if I was to bring in one of my minister friends, it would be different. It would be more of a debate. That's what she's saying.
Your teacher is not going to unpack everything he learned.
He's not going to do that.
No, he can't. He can't unpack everything. Neither can you. That's why, like I said, I love, not even like, I love, because I never heard of this. So I'm very interested because I never heard. You get what I'm saying? And for me to hear it is a reason. That's just my personal opinion. For me to hear it, I really feel it's a reason. You get what I'm saying? So that's
no, I understand.
So I
always a reason.
So I want to ask questions. But when I was saying, I was, from what I like about my teacher is not necessarily debating, because my number one thing that he always say, regardless of you, Santa, so how you say it again?
Santeria.
Okay, Santeria, Hebrew, Jew, Christianity, Muslim. You just always say that people, regardless of what you are, they're still not doing those values or those commandments or whatever they are, for what, because that's what you're going to be, I guess, when we speak about it, what you would be judged on. So
one thing you will learn and love about that religion is this: whether pious or secular, spirituality, that realm is there whether you looking up or down. That's the one thing that doesn't go anywhere, is that spiritual realm. It's right there. It's in front of you. You feel it. That intuition that you carry, that discernment when you're trying to make a decision and you don't know, and then something pushes you to go left. That's spirituality.
And that's why the person that educated me on it told me that you really need to start. And I'm not trying to push you. That's what, she was telling me. I'm not trying to push you into changing your religion. She said, but Faith, you're very spiritual, and just the things that you portray and the things that you're using, you're listening to your intuition. That's a gift. You're really doing everything, but you're not practicing. You need to read up on it and learn more on it, because you're actually living it. And I'm like, wait a minute. And when she gave me the information to go back and see where it came from with our ancestors, I was like, whoa, I didn't know all that. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Also, my intuition, she was like, you have clairvoyant skills. Like, you really need to listen. And I'm not at all trying to change you from being a Christian, but our ancestors didn't practice that. And this is what the person was telling me. We did not practice that. It was given to us. And I was just oh, wow.
She's not a Christian, but
no, I know. I'm using that as an example of the person that told me. Like, this is my testimony. That's why I was saying.
Yes.
Chella's not trying to turn nobody. She's just basically voicing her opinion.
No, I don't think so at all. Like,
I know that.
I
we know that.
Door open. That's a normal thing for me. I leave the door open for people. That's all I do.
So we won't stay on this topic long. I want Blue to say something, because we got one more question that somebody sent me anonymous, and I want to get that before we end this live tonight.
Okay, so real quick, I'm not a tarot card is a part of my divination. That's a divination tool, which does not have power, but I have the power. So I want to say I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm a spiritualist. So I practice Buddhism, Wicca, witchcraft, voodoo, you know what I'm saying? So I am an all-around person. One thing I don't practice is
I'll be calling you after stage because I have a court case, girl.
That's something that I don't do. But I say to anybody, whatever makes you love your people, your neighbor, your friend, and go show compassion, you go for it. You stay there. Whatever makes you feel good. Love is the only golden rule, baby, because if you love me, you're not going to murder me. You're not going to steal from me. You're not going to do none of that. So if you have love for me, study that. Go into it. I used to be a Muslim myself, okay? And then I realized that was not my calling. That was not for me. Right. I couldn't give my potential clairvoyance or my audio. I couldn't do all that. I couldn't do my cards. I couldn't do my rooms. I could not even be a Muslim. I couldn't even be
Yeah,
myself.
you don't even supposed to do that.
Right. I'm a sexually free
They don't
person.
practice
You know what
anything.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and
I
even if
couldn't
it's
do
in the
that.
Christian, they don't agree that
Yeah, they
what
from
yeah, like my ministers, they would not friend would not like that. So everyone have their own like opinion with everything. So
Right.
that's why I said, Miami, do your
Do your
research.
yeah. Do your
Do
thing.
your
If that
research.
makes you feel good, Miss Miami, if that makes you feel love and everything else, you stick with it. You
like
stick
I
Listen,
with
I
told
it.
just never
you,
heard
the
of that
goal, like you
religion,
said,
so
is to
I
feel
just my ears are just open to it. That's
That's
all.
how
I
I
never
was,
heard
to
of
feel
it.
Miami.
complete.
Miami, when I heard it, I was just like you. And I just started reading and reading, and I would ask questions and talking. And it made me feel, I'm not going to lie, it made me feel different when I'm reading and I'm learning. And it does make me question what my beliefs is sometimes, but I just haven't done it because I'm just still doing more research. But I enjoy listening to when like Chella was saying the stuff. Like it makes me, that's why I'm telling you, do your research and you'll see it is. That's why she was saying, she wasn't saying like a bad thing in regards to your
Oh
teacher.
no,
She was
no,
just
do the
saying
thing.
that the conversation would be different, and she's not even
Of
saying it
course,
just
it
with
would be.
yours.
Yeah, it
The
would be
point
way
is,
different.
for him to be at the level of being a teacher, that means he feels he's learned enough to be able to pass this information. So
He just teaches me, but he's not rabbi.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
not he's not rabbi because
but I'm
Okay.
almost
they
certain he's firm on his
most they go to it's not church, they go to assemblies
Hmm.
on Saturdays. He's not the actual rabbi, but he follows the Bible. That's why I always said when I talk to people, because I always say that I just be like, it just to me, my personal opinion, just so many, I guess, religion in the Bible, when regardless if it's Christian, regardless if it's Jews, regardless if it's the Catholics, they follow the Bible. So I just try to say I mimic or try to follow what the Bible says. So he just break down the Bible. You know what I mean? When we do
Right.
our readings, we do our studying, we just talk about the Bible and the actual commandments. That it's actually not just 10 commandments, it's actually 613, I believe. I don't want to be wrong, but
Man.
613 commandments. A commandment is something that's like how you say, y'all sacrifice might be cut your hair off. Our sacrifice is that we don't supposed to show our hair. But Catholics will
Right.
wear wigs. You know what I mean? So it's just like, all those different things. But like I said, when I say I'm, soon I get off
Open.
this call with y'all, I'm calling him like, yo,
Let's
what is
see.
this? Can you give me some information? Because he's not, anything I ask him about,
He's
he's not
open.
forceful.
He's an
Yes.
open
So
book.
he
That's
will
Do
like
good.
you?
get me, and I'm just saying, based on that, I know
So
he
you
know
guys,
a
I just
lot.
want to do this right quick and not to cut across. We'll have to continue this because I want
It's
to
so good.
keep everything going. I got one more. I got the last question. This is for James. James, you back? You with us? Cause I see you sleep. This question is anonymous, and the young lady wants to know, why are some men not transparent?
Well, some man not transparent.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It depends on the person for real. It's not. I can't really speak on that for real, like that, because a lot of men are.
Are they?
through
That's
their
Yeah,
what I was gonna
actions, not
say.
through their words.
Yes, that's I was. But
I
that's our
mean,
perspective, James.
yeah. Of course, y'all gonna say that, but a lot of men are transparent, are that way though.
Like I said, through expression, but not through words.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, through words too.
Like
Like I
a
be,
man will let you know how much he doesn't care about you by not answering the phone and not fucking calling you.
Instead of
But
just
he
being
won't
honest.
openly tell you, I don't care about you.
yeah. I say it's 50-50 because some folks will, some niggas will tell you like my partners, my friends, they tell they look here,
So
shot.
they're transparent.
They be like,
Okay.
look, this is what it is. If you gonna fuck with it or not. Then an older dude told me he was like, it's better to be honest.
I agree. And you
He
know,
said,
give a woman a choice.
he said you'll get more women being honest than sitting there trying to lie to him.
So
Right.
this is the next question, you guys. It kind of piggyback off what I asked you. So listen real good. A man, so say you are dating Chella. You in a relationship and it's exclusive. Okay? You listening, James?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. So you're in an exclusive relationship with Chella. But you know, you've lost Chella in the past, so you wasn't transparent with her. You used to lie to her. So then all of a sudden you start being honest to let her know what you're doing because you like seeing other women. You meet Miami. So now you're dating Miami and you really care for Miami. So Miami is, we're gonna say, the side piece. She's someone on the side that you're dating. But you can't be honest to Miami because you know Miami will leave. But you could tell Chella about Miami because Chella has left you before, but she knows that you keep cheating. So you are doing everything for Miami that you're doing for Chella. It's just that Miami does not know about Chella. But Chella does
Chella knows
what
about
makes you happy. So who do you love the most? Do you love Chella or do you love Miami or do you just love yourself?
yourself.
Um, I say I have to go with Chella because that's history already. Miami is new.
That's not
Okay.
love. That's
That's not
I'm gonna
familiarity.
love. I
say,
was
I'm
gonna
gonna say
say.
yourself
So
because
my
at the end of the day,
perspective, my perspective is that the only reason you love Chella more is because Chella's allowing you to cheat. You don't
Nah,
want Miami to leave you. I don't feel like you love nobody. It's just Chella made it okay for you to stay.
nah, cause really you trying to really see me.
Because you didn't give Miami a choice. Let me just say this right quick. Miami didn't have a choice. So you didn't give Miami a choice to stay or leave. You weren't transparent with. That's where the transparency come in. You wasn't transparent with Chella. Now you was transparent with Chella. I mean, you wasn't transparent with Miami. You was transparent with Chella because you lost her numerous of times. So you figure, let me be honest, so she'll stay. So now Chella is staying. But you know if you tell Miami, she's gonna leave. So you must love Miami because you don't want to be honest to her.
Nah, it's not about being honest. I might not be down dealing with her. Like she has a time limit. She
oh
Okay.
ain't just gonna,
motherfucker, really? Sorry, no, I
yeah.
was playing.
Nah, she got a time. That's why
No, I
she got
just
a.
think that personally, you selfish because even
Yeah.
now, right? It's just like even now, right? This not even. I'm just using a scenario. Tell me if it's a good one or not. You know what friends you could go out with if you got to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you know
Right.
what friends you can't go out with. So before you even open that door, you be knowing men to me, they know what they doing before they open that door.
They
So it's
know.
just like if you go out with a girl and you really like her, just walk away. Just like leave. If you know you don't have the ability to hit it and roll, why open up a second door for you to continue cheating on Chella and then for to drag Miami into some bullshit?
And see,
You
Chella's
selfish.
okay with you because remember what I said,
Why
James.
do I
You're
have to be
paying.
That's
You're
why I
doing.
said, Chella, you ain't rocking like that,
Because
girl.
listen, James,
Yeah.
everything that you're doing for Chella, all the bills that you pay, all the trips, all the money, you're doing the same thing for Mammy. It's no different. You're paying the mortgage. You're doing all that stuff. It's just Chella knows.
Everybody getting their bills paid. So,
But that's the question though, and that's the and but men do that. First of all, men do that.
yeah,
Men
they
will
do
bring in.
that. Now you are being honest though. Men do stuff like that. But like I was saying though, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Oh, like I was saying though, even though you fooling with Miami, she don't got a she don't she sometimes she got a time limit. You could probably just ghost her.
Hell damn, man.
Well, you no really because like I said, me and Chubb got history, and I'm like that. I already fucked her
Yeah,
once.
but
So
nigga, you gonna do that shit again with somebody else.
Exactly.
you can get to a point you be like, look, I'm tired of this. I want to make sure right.
No,
So
Chella done made it up. If Chella, if you with someone that made
and she
okay, the only
especially
reason
listen, especially she's not going nowhere. So why
you
not
say the
just
key word, she's not going nowhere. She's doing what makes you happy. But what makes Chella happy?
you being faithful?
Right. I just think
I'm
that's
saying no, but you could be faithful. You might fuck up and meet Miami and then lead her on. Then you be like, damn,
Well,
I
I
need to
mean,
be
you
gone.
ask who he loves the most, or or does he love himself? I mean, honestly, that's a no-brainer. He loves himself because a
exactly.
person who loves either of those people wouldn't even go through lengths like that to let them get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So
you know, nah,
fact
you
that
can
a
still
person
love
is
somebody
even
and do. Nah, you still have love for them. But
I
like I
guess
said,
it's
you
a
have
man
that,
perspective. I don't look at
like
it.
you know
Because
you
if
love
Chella
you're
leave you,
loving.
all you're gonna do is go with Miami, and if you're gonna wind
nah,
up
nah,
mad,
nah, nah, not necessarily. 'Cause like I said,
well, you might. Well, it's always
Right,
another
and
side piece.
nah,
satisfy
like
you
I
with
said, cause like I said, you can always act like you love man, but you really don't though. It'll be those places I thought I really liked the girl, I loved the girl. Then when she left,
Hmm.
I didn't care
Right.
at all. Like I
That
didn't
is
miss her.
true.
Like I was like, damn, that must have just been lust.
was infatuation.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this was fun. I
That was
must
fun. Yes. So listen, you guys. So James' question, he's like, no, he's rocking with Chella. I feel like it's wrong. You didn't wasn't honest with Miami. Me, Chella, and Miami agree the same thing. Blue has us on hold right now, and Sky just lost her call again. So either way, we had a great show tonight. This is my season finale. I have some really great things going on. I want to say thank you for Chella coming on this segment tonight. She was my special guest. Thank you
nice
so
meeting
much,
y'all.
Chella. I want to
Yes,
say
Chella. Is it
thank
Chella's Way
you.
on Instagram?
The real Chella's way. I'm
It's
gonna
in your the stuff that I sent you,
I'm gonna
Miami.
be
Yeah, I
Remember the
got it.
quote.
That's I just want to make sure I
Tasty's gonna
follow
help me
everybody.
launch. I'm gonna be launching my podcast probably in a week. Like
Okay.
solo act like this.
It's gonna be lit. So I want to say thank you, Witch Blue. Blue, you still here? Okay, she stepped away. I want to say and she stepped away. So I want to give everybody's Instagram. So for my viewers, Chella, wave your hand, Chella. Her Instagram is the real Chelsea Way, which is
No,
TH
the real Chella's way.
Chella's Way. And then we have Miami Mills in the house. Thank you for coming. We have professional boxer James Hagler Jr. on IG. And we also have uh, Witch Blue on IG, which is say I guess she stepped away. And Chronicles of Sky, she lost her call, which is Chronicles underscore off. Of Sky with two Y's. And we have Wet underscore Dreams underscore Novelty, which is just abbreviated NOV. Who else? I don't want to miss anybody. Adore, her call drop. MUA Adore. No, Adore by Adore on Instagram. And other than I want to say thank everybody for coming to the show. We did miss Mr. Mac Freeman. His internet wasn't he couldn't come on. But I just want to say thank you guys. I'm excited. This is my season finale for Unfiltered with Faith Adorne. This is episode 18. I appreciate everybody's coming past tonight and
Congratulations for a whole episode, girl.
woo,
Congrats, man.
You did it.
Miami was on one, Blue was on one, James. I had everybody. So, I wish we was here to have a lunch. So here's my little ring my wine. And as Chella said, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of her. Miami has her podcast. Miami, give everybody your podcast name.
So I don't have my own one. I actually am on two other people podcasts, but
No,
I
but the
am going to be one.
Jessica. What you
Oh,
do?
Jessica the Great. Oh yeah.
Right.
So I don't do a full. Well, you might as well say I guess it's my podcast, but I do Jessica the Great, and I
Yeah.
just basically do every day of the week. I do motivational
So give
Mondays.
everybody the IG because we gotta move quick. Give everybody the IG right
Jessica.
quick.
So Jessica JESSICA underscore the Great. Jessica the Great. Y'all can follow that page. But also, like I said, the podcast I'm on is Stay True Podcast and Unfiltered. Actually, it's called Unfiltered with Friends with Lonnie B.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you, we just dropped a new podcast because it used to be called Lonnie B. The Morning Tea with Lonnie B. I was on that podcast.
Oh, so that's okay. Yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, that name
That's the
sounds
podcast I was
familiar.
on for a very long
Oh, so
time.
he changed his name. It's not
He changed
Lonnie
it, yeah,
T.
because it's not the Morning Tea no more, and he changes the
He's spilling the unfiltered. I feel him. I feel him. I feel
Yeah,
him.
so listen, you
Congratulations.
didn't see that I tagged you by accident the other day? I had to take
No.
it down because I
I
immediately
hope
forgot.
he was. I didn't see that. I hope he didn't get upset. I didn't see that.
No, he didn't get upset. It was
Okay,
me.
okay.
I posted it, but I put when I went back and looked at it, I said, "Oh, this unfiltered with faith."
Faith.
I had Because his is
No,
unfiltered with
I've been so
friends.
busy with my clients and work, I didn't
I
see
know.
it.
Listen, it was real quick though. It was real quick, but I thought you probably was
Okay.
hearing me back.
Well, congratulations to your shows. I want to make sure you get everybody to follow you with the Unfiltered with Lonnie and the Jessica. Make sure they follow you with that. Chella, give everybody your IG so they can follow you because the podcast is going to be coming.
Yes, I can't wait to
Actually,
tune in.
follow me on my main page. It's 2.8 million. Please don't get confused. The Real Chella's Way. And I have a backup page at the Real Chella's Way underscore times two. That is where you can find the latest drops of my pieces that I'll be doing.
Mhm.
I'm going to be dropping some content pieces and some informative stuff like I did today. We'll be sharing more of that on this podcast. Current events is where our focus will be.
Mhm.
Enlightenment, affirmation, information. You name.
Okay, congrats on that. Oh yes, and then
Yes.
also you got a show, you got a club that event you're hosting this
Oh
month. Talk
yeah,
about that.
I'll be in Brooklyn hosting an event July 9th. And then
Is
I'm
it
doing some
what's the name party?
huh?
Is it what's the name party?
Trey Dollars,
Oh no. I was talking. I thought you was doing
Fendi.
what's the name? Fendi. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fendi.
yeah. He invited me to that too. That's the 10th. No, yeah, that's July 10th.
Okay. Yeah. I think he got two of them. Right.
It's a yacht party.
Yeah, it's a yacht party, and I think the after party's at Scarlett's or something like that.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's what I because I saw the yacht party, but then I saw another party today. That's why I was like, hold on. But okay, I supposed to come up there. I don't know, but I got a show in Baltimore, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
That sounds
Cause
And
way.
Mammy, talk about your show right quick so I can give James and maybe Blue will be back to talk about her
yeah,
stuff.
so I have a show Saturday in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm headlining with I believe little baby artists. So I was happy to get on that lineup. So I'm psyched about that.
Congrats.
But no, so the thing is, I know that Fendi has like a lot of connection. You know, he knows a lot of people in the industry, and my
You
manager
should
wanted
DM
me.
me so we can talk.
Of course I
I
am,
love
girl.
it.
You ain't think I wasn't?
Yeah, I was about to. I'm like, let me just pass a little bit of information your way.
And
Yes,
I
ma'am. Yes,
Rich
ma'am.
Blue,
Please.
she must be away from her screen. So I'm gonna give everybody her IG. It is the same way it is on her screen, Witch Blue. Follow her.
Yes.
She's a health and wellness advisor. Professional boxer James Hagler. Let everybody know what you got going on with your next fight.
I don't really know my. I probably be in October in Atlanta. So
Okay.
Ooh,
Make sure I get
okay.
me a
that's
ticket.
something
I'm
I
coming to
got in
see it.
plan.
ATL.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just standing in the gym training for real. That's all I'm up to.
We'll get
Well,
to it.
congrats on that, James. I know, like you be booked and busy. Make sure you send me a message when you like when you coming. So I need me a pass, a ticket. I'm coming. Come
I got
support
you.
you. All
And I'm
right.
coming with faith.
Ah, that's Miami. Yes.
That's
Have
our date,
fun,
girl.
y'all.
Okay.
So listen, you guys. I want to say that I really appreciate everybody that came by tonight. You guys really don't y'all really made me happy tonight for real because I know you guys stopped what y'all was doing to come. Like Chella, I already know how you be moving around, you be everywhere. Miami, y'all, you be everywhere. So
Oh yeah, I was
I
supposed to go to Charlotte. I'm not going.
so
So
I already know, like, so I just want to say thank you. Like, Blue just got off work and coming by. James just leaving the gym. Adore actually was in the nail in the hair salon because she does makeup. So Chella, Miami, whenever y'all come here, Adore does really good makeup. She does my makeup and my lashes and stuff like that. She's actually going to come out with a skin line. So she's booked and busy. Um, I just want to say thank you guys. Like I really enjoyed tonight. The topics was on it. Everybody's perspective was on it. And I just appreciated where everybody had their own perspective. We might didn't
It
Hey,
was
agree with it,
respectful.
but everybody was respectful. And that's what it be like, not saying ignorant
come
stuff.
on,
And guess what? Everybody stayed on the topic. That's what it's about.
come
Yes.
Let's
on.
not make it about, race and all that stuff. Let's have fun and stay on the topic, not trying to, do no crazy stuff. But other than that, I still had like 15 other topics of people that sent me that I could not do. But I'm gonna be able to do it another time. Oh, Chronicle Sky, I'm so sorry. I did give her information. She's not
yeah.
here. So I did Adore by Door, Chronicles of Sky, Chella, Chelsea, you did yours, James, Miami, Witch Blue, Wet Dreams, I did that. Okay, I just want to make sure I give everybody their credit. I'm really big on that. I want to make sure I do that. Other than that, this is season one. Season 2, for everybody that's watching, will be returning back in September, which will be on September 19th, will be the launch party. Um, 19 is one of my favorite numbers, so yes, that's another one of my
Congrats on
numbers. So that
that.
will be the same date. I just want to say thank you guys for coming by. You have been unfiltered. We had a great show tonight. I'm going to be closing out. Give me one moment.
Yes.
I have so many little clips. Okay, here we go. Other than that, you have been unfiltered with Faith Adorne. If you don't have to leave, you guys, y'all can stay. I can lower y'all down, and we can chat or whatever. But you've been unfiltered with Faith Adorne, and I'm your lovely host, Faith Adorne. See you guys with my episode 2. I mean, well, my season 2
Yeah.
in September. But I have some other things that I'm working on. I'm producing my own show, and I'm also going to be working with something hot and spicy that's going to be coming soon. So, deuces, everybody. I'm still
Bye,
here.
guys. Thank you for
Thank you for
tuning
watching
in.
Unfiltered with Faith Adorne tonight, and we hope you enjoyed the episode. Check back every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for new content, resources, and interviews. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your views, so we appreciate you watching. Also, quick disclaimer, all of our guests have an opportunity to voice their opinion and give their perspectives on all of our topics. It's not saying it's right, it's not saying it's wrong, but we respect everybody's opinion. And the cool thing is you can join in with the conversation, regardless where you are around the world. If you would like to be a part of our online audience for any of our upcoming topics, send us an email. Are you an entrepreneur, an artist, a talent, or CEO? Do you have a testimony you would like to share? Or how about submitting an unfiltered spicy topic? Or what about a crazy confession? Send us an email at unfilteredwithfaithadornshow@gmail.com. Look at the video. There's the email address right there. Unfilteredwithfaithadornshow@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. Check back every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We stream live. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, you guys. You will never miss a video at Unfiltered with Faith Adorne. See you soon. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching.